Welcome to your monthly full moon tarot and oracle reading. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Lena and I'm here to deliver you guys divinely guided messages that will most support you as you move forward on your journey manifesting all of your goals and dreams with ease and grace. If you've been part of the Divine Fam, thank you so much for tuning in. I am so grateful for all of the love that you have shown on the channel, all the support that you are giving the channel by liking the video, leaving comments, sharing videos, and subscribing to the channel. So it means so much to me and I look forward to connecting with more of you as we move forward in future videos. This month we are experiencing the full moon in Libra. This full moon reading is going to be focused on the 7th house and the 1st house. We're going to look at relationship, we're going to look at business partnerships, connections, your network, as well as the personal self versus the group and versus the team and relationships around your life. Okay, so we're going to look at how both of those energies are playing out for each sign. So timestamps are going to be in the description box below as always, and you can go ahead and watch your zodiac sign. If you know your sun, moon, and rising, feel free to watch all 3 of your placements or any other placement that you feel drawn to. Out on the money, career, and finance readings for April, as well as the love and relationship readings for April, there are links in the description box below, as well as playlists on the home page of the channel that you can click on and then watch your signs accordingly and catch up for all the April messages. Be sure to check out the general messages for all the zodiac signs, which has been done into 2 parts this month. So instead of 1 video, you'll see 2 videos on the channel's homepage. But be sure to watch your personal and detailed reading for your zodiac sign. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the readings. Before I do start, I'm going to go ahead and light this beautiful candle in honor of the full moon in Libra. Thank you, spirit guides and angels, for all the love and support. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator, Source, for being here in this now moment with me as I deliver these messages to the collective. Thank you for always shielding and cocooning me in divine white light and unconditional love, protecting my energy, mind, body, soul, spirit from all negativity, dark energy, low vibrations, and low frequencies, as well as my sacred space here, now and always, and so it is. Thank you for supporting me and delivering these beautiful messages for the collective and being of service and supporting them in gaining clarity, insights, and wisdom so that they can move forward on their journeys with clarity, ease, and grace. So I also will be cleansing their space, but thank you so much, now and always, amen. Air, fire, water, earth. And so it is. So okay, and so I'm also going to go ahead and smudge out really quickly. And if you want to skip ahead, you guys, go right ahead. The timestamps are in the description box, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Oh, that was beautiful. Wow. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So Aries, please, Aries, this full moon in Libra, welcome Aries to your beautiful reading. It's your tarot and oracle reading. So my beautiful Aries, let's go ahead and see what messages want to come out, okay? I'm basically just free flowing, going with whatever wants to come out here, okay? Okay. What's being highlighted for you this month, please? What's the main energy being highlighted? Okay, so this month, my beautiful Aries, there's an emphasis and there's going to be a spotlight, okay, during the full moon on your 3rd house as well as your 5th house. Okay, your 5th house is heavily highlighted here, okay, so it's coming out twice. So I'm picking up this feeling like, okay, so a lot of you, aside from Aries, could have Gemini in your chart or Pisces. Some of you might have Leo in your chart. Is coming out pretty strong, as well as Sagittarius. Okay, so we also already know you have Aries in your chart. So there's this energy, right, around friends, siblings, your networks, okay, the social life. the social scene, there's something here about lots of disappointments that you've faced in your life, okay? My Aries, a lot of you have had relationships, not necessarily just romantic, in general, right? 3 of Cups is, so we'll talk about that in a second, but to me, what I was picking up is that this goes back way before you lost someone that you love romantically, or you experienced love for the first time. This goes back to your school years, okay? This was like constant cycles where a lot of you felt like bullied, or a lot of you felt like you were mistreated, Aries. A lot of you could have felt like in relationships in general, you were mistreated. And so this childhood wounding has played itself out throughout your life to this point, right? Leading to this point. And what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you went through, so what's being healed during this full moon and what's being highlighted and you're being asked to look at is that first message I gave, okay? It's forgiving of those relationships in your 3rd house as well as 7th house that have mistreated you, didn't appreciate or value you or see your worth the way that they should have, or that you feel that they could have, right? Basically, you know, getting what you deserve. And this is you needing to release and heal that and forgive that. Because for a lot of you, I'm seeing, you know, the childhood stuff, the not being accepted, or feeling like a lot of you were just like made to feel different for whatever reason. And I feel like a lot of you kept feeling like you were constantly going through deaths and rebirths surrounding friendships until you finally met someone that you were in a romantic relationship with. And this person could have been like a Gemini, or they could have had a water sign. So like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Capricorn. And this person, you love them very much and you've experienced some sort of heavy heartbreak, okay? And if this is resonating, stay with me. If for some reason, I'm going to deliver 3 messages, right? I have 3 messages for you. If they don't resonate at all, be sure to watch your other sign. And if they do resonate, or one of them resonates, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below and let me know that you were an Aries that tuned in, okay? It would mean a lot to me. It helps me know which signs are tuning in and receiving these messages. So thank you in advance. So let's go ahead and move forward. So there was this relationship that was just so painful, and I feel like this relationship has highlighted all that childhood wounding. It's highlighted these abandonment issues that a lot of you have faced, feeling like you were at it alone, or like feeling like you had to go back at it alone. Even if you're in a relationship now, a lot of you could still be experiencing these unhealed, unresolved issues. So what's beautiful about this full moon is that you have this opportunity to heal once and for all and to move away from that energy, okay? When it comes to dating and your love life, because now that you're an adult, this is playing out more in your dating life, and it's been playing out more in your love life. And a lot of you have been feeling in the recent past, now let's talk about the recent past, you've been feeling a lot of disappointments and heartbreak, or just like not necessarily being where you would like to be surrounding love or a romantic situation with a specific person, or with no specific person at all, right? It's going to be different for everyone. So there's a need to really look at that during this full moon, okay? What's some advice here, or what message wants to come through? Yeah, this somehow is like, has been getting in the way of what you're attracting, Aries. Like, so a lot of you have been either attracting the wrong kind of people to you, or the people that you don't, you know, it's like people that are like drawn to your shadow, or like the unhealed parts of you. And they're not necessarily people that I think are going to like match with you vibrationally. It's almost like they have been sent to you to mirror something to you, or show you some place within yourself where you haven't fully healed. And I think you guys know that and you've experienced that. I'm hearing especially for the Aries risings who have been in like these types of relationships in the past. So you've gotten to this point where, let's say nothing's worked out, or you're in a relationship where things are still kind of bumpy, right? You're being able to now break free from this once and for all and experience this newfound love experience, okay, experience in your love life. But it comes from this forgiveness of self, forgiveness of those from the past, and it starts again with the childhood trauma. This isn't necessarily about my ex, my romantic partners. This is just people in general. Almost like a lot of you are healing your faith in humanity, okay? Or just in relationship, Aries, is what I'm seeing for you. And you just want to really like look at that, because it's something about it's like a block almost. Like even if you go about your day thinking that you're fine, you're confident, you have like no hangups and no issues, there's something about you and your ego self, or like the persona, the identity, right, that we all have while we're in our, vessels here. Something about some belief that you've been carrying with you, okay, that has been formulated based on these past experiences that haven't been healed. You may think that you've healed them because you formulated these, whatever you formulated and took with you from it, but it's like you're walking with this thing with you, but why are you feeling, so disappointed at the end of the day? Or why are you still feeling upset in this certain area of your life? And like I said, it's not going to be romantic for all of you, because we are looking at the 7th house, but also the 3rd house came out. So this could also be playing out with friends. A lot of you, you like to go out, you like to have friends and socialize and party and stuff like that. But then why haven't you been like doing that lately? And why have you been feeling a little bit disappointed, right? So that's just what's being asked to look at. But the good news here is that I can see here with this fire card and the number 5, it's showing me that you're finally going to be able to move away from the past once and for all. For others of you, the past is trying to come back in, and the past might try to make an offer. Okay, this past person, they could be an Aries, they could be a Sagittarius or a Leo. They want to come back in and make you some sort of offer. Now the question is, will you accept this new start and this new beginning? Okay, that is up to you to decide. Continuance number 26. Yeah, this is something that might start all over again, and it might, you guys might decide to give it a second shot. So stay tuned for your love and relationship readings, which will be coming out after this video very soon. Subscribe so that you don't miss out, because someone, okay, a fire sign wants to come back and try to make things better. For others of you, this is you moving away, especially, especially if you have heavy fire placements, like more than one fire placement. I see you guys trying to move away and have a fresh start. A lot of you want to experience this kind of energy that a lot of you have been missing in your lives, that a lot of you look back and you're like, oh, remember when I was like this or like that, and I used to do this, this, and that, and I got all these like different people and attention from guys or girls, whatever. This is you feeling that way and feeling like you want to experience some sense of that in your life, because you're tired of not authentically living your life, your love life, okay, and when it comes to dating. So I do see this energy being the continuance of either you going off and being single and getting back out there into your love life, or you deciding to go back to an ex. Okay, for my beautiful couples, I'm not really, this isn't a love message, okay? So stay tuned for your love readings. If you are in a relationship, these are the full moon readings. So I'm reading what you most need to hear right now. And if, like I said, if this one's not resonating, then watch your other placements. Your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign will do. But if you want to listen to your Mars, like I always listen to my Mars, and sometimes, well, my Venus and my moon are the same, so it makes it easier, but then I would do that as well. So if it were me. So let's move on to this third message here, okay? So a lot of you are actually going to be re-embarking on an endeavor, okay? Some sort of business endeavor with the 8 of Pentacles. This is also a new path, a new journey. It could be like a job offer that wants to come in. This is something that you have been dreaming about. A lot of you have been wanting to go into business or merge finances with a significant other, or take your relationship to the next level. Now, just to stay in line with the entire reading and the energies I've been picking up on, I do feel like it's a specific message. I can make it general, but I kind of feel like there is a specific message here, and it's saying that a lot of you, what you've wanted with this person that might try to come back, or you might, or you're moving away from, okay, is because it's going to be different for both different people, but I feel like there's 2 groups. So anyway, it's something where a lot of you wanted to like build a legacy with someone, or have your future in your life with someone, whether it happens again or it's by yourself or with someone new, you guys. That's what I see happening for everyone, okay? And it's this new beginning where you get to lead yourselves, experience some sort of leadership position, leadership role in your life. And this is beautiful because it's really highlighting this energy where you guys are basically going to be receiving a lot of recognition, you know, during this full moon and moving forward, right? The moon card is here. It's like wherever you guys have felt like you haven't been receiving, you know, your dues or your respect, or, you know, your reputation's been a little bit weakened, or you wish it were better or something. Something about this full moon is going to reignite it. It's going to revamp it. And I'm almost seeing like adding fuel to the fire so that it can really ignite itself. And this is a dream that you've had. This is something you've fantasized about quite a bit. This is something you daydream about. You get lost in your mind about how nice it would be to have like a certain goal achieved, even if it's not necessarily linked to your reputation. It could be like wanting to afford certain things for yourself, wanting certain material gains and luxury, okay? But like I said, you guys, I feel like even that is linked to this energy here of facing a lot of disappointment and bullying or different things as you grew, like the way you were raised. Okay, bullying could also be from a parent. It could be from a sibling. Okay, especially here it's highlighted twice. So there's something here where this full moon is highlighting that energy surrounding your material gains. Okay, so I'm seeing like Venus in the 7th house versus your identity, the 4th house, and your ability to like lead yourselves and be self-directed, Aries. There's something here that you're finally breaking out of, where it was something that was almost like subconsciously following you all of this time, that was kind of saying like, you're not good enough, you won't be able to do this. You're finally squashing all those fears, all those negative voices in your head, and you're not letting them get in the way. So this continuance is also for many of you, let's say in the past, some point in your life you experienced a lot of financial success and then you had a downfall. Now I see your rise coming from, excuse me, your throat chakra. Oh my God, Aries. A lot of you, when you communicate, if the Aries who are tuning in or cross watchers, whenever this communication happens, I feel like the Aries might get choked up when it's time to talk and communicate how you feel with someone or a relationship that someone you're dealing with. Okay, so anyhow, this is also like not letting people, this is you being in your power, not letting people quiet your voice anymore, Aries, silence you, and you like just going for what, so I was saying, this is you rebuilding your finances and experiencing this all over again, but in a new way and a better way, because obviously if something didn't stand the test of time in the past, even if you made a lot of money, it's because it probably wasn't what you were meant to be doing, or something that wasn't really serving you in the long run, at the end of the day. So anyhow, let's go ahead and look at some spirit guide messages from the Moonology, please. I just want to say this, Aries, with this beautiful energy here, it's like I see you guys about to like really move ahead in this said, goal, endeavor surrounding finances, but I don't see it like being, at least not this month, right? Not on the full moon, right? It's not like anyone is like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like when I'm talking to this talking about financial stuff, it's the long-term plan, right? So I feel like this is saying that a lot of you will achieve things, a lot of you will almost achieve your end goals, but others of you are gonna like embark on something new, right? Let's be mindful. The Page of Wands is a kind of like a newer energy. It's, starting out something new. So is this Ace of Wands, and so is the Eight of Pentacles, right? And then you have this continuance card, and these 4 cards are all about starting something over, starting something fresh, starting something new. Well, in this case, you have something new twice, but then you have something over, a do-over twice. So play around with that energy, take it how you will. So step out of your comfort zone. Okay, beautiful. Step out of your comfort zone. Something about when you're going out there and meeting people and dating, okay, for the singles, Don't be afraid to like step outside of what you would normally go for, because I'm getting that a lot of you might be a little bit superficial when you date and going for your type, and that's why you're not meeting the person who, you know, of your dreams or whatever, because maybe the person of your dreams isn't actually going to be your physical lustful type, you know what I mean? The type that you lust for. So that's just a message. But also this is more so like not even saying that, because I mean, let's say the person that you really want of your dreams is like your lusty type, right? As well as everything else, like checks all the boxes. This is just saying it's not even about finding the one right now. It's like about just meeting people for a lot of you and reconnecting and getting back into like feeling, like I said, how you used to feel, even if it is a little bit ego driven. I don't know, just as long as you're not harming anyone. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to feel good about yourself, as long as like you're still doing the work on yourself and not going around like being just using people to feel good about yourself, right? So anyway, a new start is coming and a new romantic cycle begins. Don't let your past hold you back, okay? Is referring to you, it's referring to Aries not allowing things that didn't work out in the past to keep you stuck. Just move. It's time to move on, right? New moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins, and a new moon energy here, a new start is coming. So yeah, very powerful message here. A lot of you are just moving away from a toxic love situation that brought you a lot of pain, and I see you putting it to rest on this full moon, you guys. So let's just talk about breaking out of karmic cycles, karmic loops, okay, Aries, because I feel like that's a big thing that's happening for you guys. Like Aries, if you absolutely know that someone is not serving your highest good, you may still have feelings for them. It doesn't mean that you're going to get back with them, or that spirit or the universe wants you to, in terms of you being on your highest path. So let's be mindful of that if someone really did third parties on you or hurt you or lied, cheated, whatever, that this is saying that this is your opportunity to move forward, to move on and close that chapter once and for all, you guys. But if you choose to still hold on to this person from the past and have all this hope and stuff, you have to consciously stick to that, right? Consciously stick to it, because what you do and during this period is going to impact what's coming in the next months, right? Are you going to experience a newfound love, or are you going to try to like still be stuck in the past, holding on to something that may or may not come in? Okay, now also Aries, if you want something, sometimes you like, it's okay to go after it, or just knock on that door and see what it looks like, especially if you haven't spoken with someone for a long time but you're so stuck on that relationship. For the singles or anyone who's in separation, it's like, maybe if you're tired of waiting on the person to kind of communicate to you, maybe you should communicate to them and be like, hey, how are you? What's going on? And then you can kind of gain clarity, guys, because if they're not trying to chase you right now, what are you doing? Or like not even chase you, going after you. What are you doing just like not living your best life, right? Hoping that they will. So maybe just going straight to it and saying like, seeing if, you know, it's like, why do that? So I don't know, you guys, that was a message for someone. And if it was for you and it resonated, leave a comment. Let me know if you're kind of feeling like you're stuck in a situation like that. I'd actually really love to connect more with you guys when it comes to the love messages, the love readings, and kind of pick your brains a little bit and understand more about like how you guys are feeling, so that I can provide you guys the type of love readings that you guys need or want or desire, because it's difficult for me to sit here and guess, or just like, you know, what kind of like videos to make, like what kind of readings to do. I did feel like this week I wanted it to be more centered around love, because of like the full moon in Libra. So that's why I'm trying to like tap into these energies. But please let me know if you're still thinking about an ex, or if you're like hoping that they'll come back and stuff like that. Or if you're ready to move on, right? That way I know, okay, we have two groups of people and I can tap into messages that way, okay? Although I think I did a good job at doing that. So that's pretty much your reading for this full moon. Stay tuned for the love messages, but let's go ahead and do an angel message. Do the work. So you're being asked during this full moon to do that releasing work, to do the spiritual work of moving away from the past. So let's just be mindful, you guys, that everyone on this full moon, okay, Aries, needs to do this type of work. And we all are being called to do this releasing work, whether you still want to be with an ex, whether you want to be with someone new, whether you're in a happy relationship. This full moon is about releasing the past and things that didn't work out in the past, things that brought us a lot of pain and disappointment, whether it's part of the relationship, outside of the relationship, in the work life, whatever it is, this is the full moon to do it. So everyone should be doing this type of work, okay? That way, whether it's with the person you're with or with someone new or whatever, things can start fresh. This is like a new beginning for everyone, for all the Aries. So listen deeply, Aries. Your angels want you to go within and listen to your guidance and listen to, your inner voice and the messages they're trying to download into you that aren't from your mind and the ego and the logical part of your brain. It's from the heart. Okay, so listen to that by quieting your mind. Okay, so happy full moon in Libra, my beautiful Aries. I hope that everything starts to become clear to you. I know I'm an Aries rising, so this reading is I will play it back for myself. There were a lot of messages here, okay, you guys, and just be mindful that a lot of you are finally accepting that something's coming to an end. A lot of you are saying, you know what, this love situation is coming to an end. This job that once made me happy is coming to an end. A lot of you are looking at all this stuff this month. You're looking at relationships. You're looking at past friendships. All the things that didn't work out during this full moon, they need to be released. It's time for you to forgive them and get them out of your subconscious mind and just move on. Move on, because guess what? Whether you move on by yourself, Aries, or you move on with someone else or someone new or someone from the past, whatever, you have this energy of success that wants to come in. The only thing that blocks you is this love energy. It's like, what is going on? It's like, it's always going back to this love, dating, love life stuff that messes you up on an emotional level. Therefore, it messes up your cash flow. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. But I love you guys so much. So be sure to stay tuned for more and check your other placements. Every message will be very different. And be sure to leave a thumbs up. Leave an Aries emoji. Let me know. Aries gang in the building. I love you all so much. And stay tuned for more readings. If this one was a little bit wonky, I apologize. But let's keep on going. I'll see you very soon. Welcome, Taurus, to your part of this video. Let's go ahead, Taurus, and get into your full moon message. Okay, what wants to be addressed here? What's being highlighted? Okay, so I got a peek of this card at the bottom of the deck and I was told to pull it, Taurus, so I will. Okay, and I did shuffle my deck, but I listen to my guidance. I'm an intuitive reader, so if I see a card and I'm told to pull it, I'm going to pull it. Okay, so interesting. Wow. Okay, wow, there's a major focus here on, oh my goodness, on, it's like literally, this is just money and love, money and love. So there's this big, beautiful energy. Wow. So this, I feel like this full moon is marking the turning point. Okay, the wheel is turning, the wheel of fortune, right? Taurus, it's turning in your favor. And the reason I'm saying in your favor is because of all of the other amazing cards that are out on the table. They're all positive. But we're going to like get deeper into them and see what they're really, referring to here. But just know that there's a lot of wish fulfillment that wants to come in, a lot of happiness and joy that wants to come in for you surrounding your first house and your second house, okay? Which is your personal life, also your marriage, your material gains, your romantic relationships, your networks, your business partnerships, and that, and connections, right? So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this abundance in all forms. Taurus, I almost said Libra, so I don't know if some of you have Libra, but I'm seeing this abundance in all forms that wants to come in, okay? What's leaving you is any period of lack, limitation, scarcity, Taurus, okay? Any struggles in your business, in your job, at the office, whatever it is, that's what's being phased out. Okay, a lot of you have proven yourselves. You have shown yourself, your angels, your higher self, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, whatever you follow, that you are worthy, that you deserve. You've shown yourself more, you know, that's really what it's about, right? It's like you showed yourself that you could do it and that you are in it for the long haul. You know, when it comes to manifesting your goals, your dreams, your finances, your resources, it's like you guys are consistent. You keep on working, you're hardworking, and it shows. Okay, and it's going to come full circle during this full moon in Libra. This is what's finally being addressed. Okay, so there's money coming in, businesses will be thriving, relationships will be thriving, Taurus. And you're gonna like receive some sort of like dream come true. Let's just put it like that. It's a very specific message. There's really no tiptoeing around it or need for me to slice it and dice it, which like I normally do. I mean, what more is there to explain? You have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. So let's talk about the 2 of Cups here. A lot of you are I see partnerships taking a turn. So I feel like a lot of you have been so focused on work that your relationships have taken like a back seat, or they've taken a little, you know, it's taken a toll on your relationships. The fact that you've been so focused on your business, your money, your job, your finances, okay, your future, financial future. And it's almost like your romantic partner has had to take a back seat if you have one, or if you're not with anyone, it's because of this energy of being so focused on your material, your money, your goals, and your financial goals. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's a beautiful energy because you're being rewarded. So it was definitely all worth it. There's success here, okay, with the keys. So you're receiving the keys to manifesting your dream life when it comes to the material plane, when it comes to all things second house. You're being given the keys to success when it comes to entrepreneurial endeavors, okay, when it comes to social networks, and I see it twice. And then you're also, this is going to impact and benefit your relationship. Your relationship's been bumpy as a result, or it's not where it could be. And so if that's the case, there's a lot of healing. There's getting on the same page with the person and saying, oh my gosh, now we can celebrate. 6 of Pentacles, especially if this person has been there supporting you as you got your life in order or manifested some sort of goal. I'm seeing that after the full moon, things are going to improve and you'll be able to give back to your person, take them out if they're usually the ones paying for everything, or, you know, things like that. It's you being able to do more for them, okay? But continuance here is also you guys being able to get back on the same page with someone surrounding a goal or a dream, okay? And this is you doing this because they've been there behind you, supporting you and waiting on you. You're the one who's deciding these things. You're the one who's making up their mind. You know, I almost feel bad for your person because, you know, you guys have a beautiful energy and you're doing so great, but I almost feel bad for them because they've been waiting on you this whole time and you guys have been moving so slow. But it's not bad. And see, it's bad for relationship, but it's not bad for business or money, you know. But it's like because you're accomplishing these goals you have and you're making it happen in your life. But just be mindful of moving forward that it's like you've been doing what you had to do. You're doing what you have to do to manifest your goals, your desires, but don't put the relationship on the back burner if you are in one, okay? If you're single, it's the same thing. It's like starting to make time for your love life, because if you're single, someone wants to come in where you guys can come together, live together, build together, okay? Some of you might meet a person from the past or get back with like an ex or something. So stay tuned for your love and relationship readings where we'll go into those specific messages. Okay, this is just general full moon messages about what's coming full circle and, you know, what this full moon in Libra is bringing in as a result. So I see there being more of an emphasis in the next couple of months on relationship and celebration as opposed to working. Okay, like not saying that you're not going to work and do what you have to do and make money, or, you know, but it's just you now being like, okay, I have room for more romance and intimacy. And there's a lot of fulfillment as a result of this. You guys are going to be feeling very good, my beautiful Taurians. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, with your, let's do your angel messages for the full moon surrounding the matter at hand. These beautiful cards that came out. Okay, you're being asked to do the work like the Aries. So this is referring to you guys, you're being called to do some sort of spiritual work. Your angels want you to now take the time to do spiritual work because, and especially during this full moon, because essential, okay, I'm hearing gratitude. Give thanks for how far you've come. Give thanks for everything that's come into your hands financially, into your bank accounts and your businesses, and give thanks and do gratitude. This is how you can seal this energy, like seal your results, seal your efforts, and honor them and not let them go, you know, taken for granted. Because what happens is, like, sometimes we can achieve success, and then if we're not grateful and we think it's, and we take it for granted and we just think it's so easy, and like we forget where we once were when we started, you can lose that, whether it's a slippage or a temporary whatever. So be sure to be grateful, you guys, just for what you have, Taurus, and how, you know, how hard you're working and everything, because this gratitude during the full moon is really going to call in this like next phase in your life, which is more focused on like emotional happiness, okay, and fulfillment. So yes, take a step back. There's a need also for you guys, real quick, with do the work, to do a lot of self-love and healing, especially anyone who's single or in a relationship where they're feeling a little bit codependent. Okay, there's just a need to do a lot of self-healing work during the full moon to release yourself from any expectations, from any needs, any feelings of needing, and more so like releasing them and then having them just be like wants, so that you don't feel like you die without that thing in your life or person. That's a tough one to swallow for some people, but at the end, what it does is it makes you feel lighter, and you actually experience healthier relationships because you're no longer, you know, clinging or being let down and disappointed or holding on for dear life. You know, it's no longer fear-based. Essentially, it's not codependent. So anyhow, surrender, Taurus. You're being called to surrender to life because there are beautiful gifts that want to come your way, rewards. And sometimes a lot of you tend to hold on really tight to those things around you. And yeah, healing energy, big emphasis during this full moon to heal, like we were talking about, because a lot of you tend to hide in your work. You tend to not address your emotional needs, and you hide in the work that you do, and it's a good distraction. So that's what I see coming full circle during this full moon in Libra. It's like, basically, I'm seeing almost like this energy, yeah, where you guys are going to start really valuing your emotional well-being, okay? It's still working and making money, of course, but, you know, just like also wanting to improve relationship, okay, your love life, okay? So spirit guide message, please, for Taurus. A win-win outcome is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast, my beautiful Taurian. Take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Beautiful energy. So there is a success here. We already saw that like all over the reading, right? And there's just a lot of happiness, and everyone involved is going to win, especially this person in your life who's been very patient with you and watching you go through the ups and the downs in your life. And, you know, they're going to witness your success as well. But now it's time to give back to them, okay? So, and that could happen in the next month, you know? But as this full moon, the wheel is definitely turning, okay? So I love you all so much. If you enjoyed the reading, Taurus, give the video a thumbs up. Please leave an emoji in the comment section, or you can just say, I'm a Taurus, or a Taurus in the building, or whatever you'd like to let me know that you guys were in here, that the Tauruses are in here, you know, going strong and enjoying the videos and supporting the channel. It does mean a lot when you guys do. And thank you so much for being here. I hope this was of service to you and insightful or helpful in any way. And in case it wasn't, and for some reason the entire reading did not resonate, for whatever reason, be sure to check out your other readings, your other signs, excuse me, your sun, your moon, your rising sign, as well as any other signs that you feel drawn to, okay? So you can get the message that's going to be like, oh my God, this is my message. But this was a beautiful reading. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to claim all this success. I mean, I don't have any Taurus placements other than my South Node, but I know a lot of Taurians. And so I can definitely see how this reading is, you know, the energy that's taking place for the collective at this time. Okay, so I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Welcome, Gemini. Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your full moon and Libra reading. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Interesting. Just wanted to come out. So what's come full circle in your life surrounding your first and second house? I mean, seventh house. Wow. That's crazy. What? Oh, God, Spirit. Okay. I guess. This is a lot. Okay, so let me just give you guys a disclaimer before we get in, or just like, you know, not a warning, but this is going to be a love reading. Okay, there's nothing here about money. There's nothing here about anything else. This is love and relationship. Okay. All right. If you guys don't want to hear about your love life, then be sure to check out your other placements, like your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, timestamps are in the description box. But I'm getting this is going to be a good message. So, and I'm getting a lot of messages. I always get different like storylines with the Geminis. So I'm going to pace myself. Okay. Because I tend to get excited with my fellow Geminis. And let's go ahead and just tap into it. We're going to break it down. Okay. Yeah. Full moon energy is right at the center of the reading. So this is definitely something that is a lot of you. Okay. Geminis, you guys are all like seeing clearly in a situation, and you're going to be like waking up to a certain like illusion, okay, that you've been carrying with you surrounding your love life. Now, some of you are single, some of you are in a relationship, some of you are in separation. So let me do this like as best as I can, right? Let's start off with the singles, or just in general. I'm going to keep doing general and then I'll specify as I go. But with this 8 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, a lot of you are deciding to start something new, to continue, to continue something that once didn't work out, or that you once wanted, or that you've just like haven't been entertaining. Okay, it's like starting to do something again. Okay, so let's talk about it. It could be that you're deciding that you want to get back with a certain person, an ex. Okay, for some of you, if you're single, it's that you're saying that, okay, I really want to experience love in my life now. I'm ready. I'm tired of just being like alone. And then for those of you who are in a relationship, if it's been bumpy or, you know, on the rocks, or you've been doubting and questioning, is this really going to work out long term? This is you guys being like, okay, I think we're ready to embark on the next phase. But for a lot of you, you know, even if you are in a relationship, some of you are like, you know, is this for me? And so that's what's being highlighted and amplified during this full moon energy, you guys. Between the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, there is this energy, okay, of having more than one option for many of you, and trying to figure out, what do you really want? Okay, what do you want? Which direction do you want to go in when it comes to your love life? And you're waking up to something, okay, it's a false illusion or perception, or like it could even be fear-based, a fear-based thought or belief. But for others of you, it's just something that was kept someone could have lied to you, kept secrets, and you're waking up. Okay, others of you, you've been believing something about a past relationship. You're waking up. You're seeing that maybe it wasn't like that, or, you know, maybe there's more to the story. So you have this Aquarius energy here surrounding the past. Now, this is what's coming to an end, and it's this relationship situation. Okay, wherever you've been trying, okay, this is going to be a specific message. I feel it. Oh my God. If it's not your message, it's not your message, Gemini, but let's keep going with it. Wherever you have been, okay, this is the Page of Cups and the 6 of Cups. And this page is like looking right at the 6 of Cups. He's like, I miss that. I miss you. I want to be with you. I want to make it better. Oh, I hope it works out. I hope we can problem solve. I hope we can fix our relationship. This is you in the past, right? Now you're like, is that what I really want? You know, this full moon is making you question. You're like, do I want to be with that person? This was you. This is your whole focus, whether you were consciously aware of it or not, or you moved on and you were with someone else. You guys have been stuck on the past, thinking about someone from the past, you know, that it doesn't let you progress. So what I feel is like happening in the full moon is that finally 8 of Wands is saying, okay, you're like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm moving away from that. Okay. If you've been single, it's like a lot of you have been stuck in the past, even if you've been dating people. Okay. But now you're like figuring out, what do I really want? A lot of you are also guarding yourselves and protecting yourselves from a past ex or situation. And that's why it hasn't been able to get fixed and healed. Like a lot of you have been saying like, oh, I wanted to get better, but you don't. It's almost like you wanted to get better, but you have walls up, or you've been protecting yourself, or you haven't moved towards them, or unless you're dealing with like an Aquarius or someone with heavy Taurus, then this is just them having walls and guards up and not moving towards you, okay? I feel like you both could have water placements in your chart, or someone has heavy water. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So anyhow, back to the present energy of this full moon. Yeah, I mean, you guys have more than one option. I feel like exploring this more. Can we explore? Okay. So I was told this is for this. Can we explore this 7 of Cups, please? Okay, so a lot of you have been feeling stuck. You've been feeling stuck when it comes to your love life. A lot of you wanted to fix the reputation of a past relationship, or try to fix the way that, you know, the person from the past views you or viewed you, or the way things ended. Like you almost wanted to just like give it another go so that you could just end things on a good note, is what I'm hearing. But a lot of you also, you had to remove yourself, and you've been in this process of like taking like retreating and taking stock over the situation and trying to get clear on what it is that you want. And so in present moment, you're still in the hangman position, and it's almost like a lot of you have been feeling like, well, there's nowhere to go from here. Like all I can do is just kind of let things play out, see what happens, and like, you know, things will make sense later. I'll figure out what I really want later. But now during this full moon, you're being forced to take a look at this. Okay, it's like you can't live your life this way anymore, because until you address it and you put it to rest once and for all, or, you know, this love situation or love matter or this love confusion, okay, how you just can't fully move forward, Gemini, whether it's with someone you're with, whether it's with someone new, whether it's with someone from the past. You have to make your mind up here and not just give it to chance or leave it to God, or, you know, leave it to the universe. I mean, normally that's all beautiful, and I'm like that myself, and like but in this situation, I almost feel like you could do that, but if you were still moving forward without being stuck in it, you know, like you could like leave it to God, but actually move forward. In this case, I feel like sometimes you guys might be like, yeah, it's in God's hands, but you're so stuck on it. Like it's something that for a lot of you crosses your mind at least once a day, whatever it is. And you can literally be with someone, you know, new, but you think about this other person. And I'm getting that, no, that's like not it. So that's what's being like portrayed. Okay. And so this is what's coming out during this full moon is judgment. Okay. So there's going to be judgment here. So if you guys have been, okay, I feel like this sounds so like, I don't want to sound like negative or anything, but let's say this is a specific message for someone. Let's say you've been cheating or something. The full moon might bring that to the light for some of you. Okay. If you've been unfaithful. But others of you, what I'm seeing is that was a specific small message that I just wanted to throw out there. But what I'm seeing for the collective, for the Geminis who are tuning in, who are following the message and resonating with it, I'm going to stick to the same storyline here. Like I said, watch your other placement if it's not your story. Is that this judgment card with the 5 of Cups, it's like you're saying, I'm done. Like once you're fine, like this full moon in Libra is like the turning point for you where you're like, oh my God, I'm so done with my ex, or I'm so done with this person I've been dating, or I'm so done with being single and not putting myself out there, whatever it is. A lot of you guys are just like breaking up with that thing. Okay. Even if it's a belief or a thought or a limitation, you're breaking up with it, or a person or whatever. You're like, I'm done. I'm done with the restriction. I'm done with feeling stuck, because a lot of you have kept yourself stuck by believing you were stuck, and like almost like not being ready to fully walk away also is another thing. Like I do want to be sensitive to that. Okay, so my beautiful Geminis, But what's on the other side of it is success, it's happiness, it's blessings, rewards, 4 of Wands, lots of happiness in the home, and building a family and building a new family with someone else. Okay, Mars energy number 8, a new beginning, a new start. I really do feel like a lot of you are gonna meet someone new, or like just move on in your own life, even as a single person, you know, but it's like at least you're freeing yourself from this past situation that didn't work out. And it's like, what's the point of holding on to someone or something that isn't even moving towards you? I feel like this person is in their head about you. Like, if you want more information, stay tuned for the love and relationship readings that are coming out. And if you missed the love and relationship readings for April, then be sure to click on the playlist, okay? So you can get your message, Geminis. I did 3 readings. One is for the singles, one is for the couples, and then the other one is for those who are in separation. But I feel like your person's been also going through some, like, for those who are in separation, okay, even if you are in a relationship, I almost feel like this person that you're dealing with is someone who is almost like goes into hermit mode or just goes quiet on you and doesn't communicate or express. And like I say, they could have like a shell around them where they just like shut down. And that's something that you don't like, because you guys wear your heart on your sleeves and you kind of want someone who's going to express themselves to you. And I feel like even if that's the case and this person's hurt for whatever reason, and that's why there's a problem, I almost feel like that in itself is part of the original problem that you had with this person, is that they don't open up. And you guys need to communicate. You guys want to hear what the other person is thinking and feeling. And they're just like clammed up, like this Aquarian Taurus energy. So maybe they also have like Leo, or not even, they could, but maybe they have, I'm feeling fixed energy, so like Scorpio as well. And then I also was seeing like Virgo energy for some of them. But enough about the past, okay? Because this full moon is like, you are basically saying like, I'm done, you know? I don't know. And listen, you guys could say that now, and then maybe in the future you have a moment of weakness again. Or maybe the person decides to finally come around. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, until they do come around, are you going to sit here and wait for them and be miserable? No, you're not. So that's what this full moon is highlighting for you. Okay. Okay, there's going to be some sort of refinement moving forward in the future to the way you've been approaching your love life or a relationship or someone in your life. You're going to be a little bit more focused on your healing as well, and only allowing relationships moving forward that are going to heal you guys, that are going to like, not heal you because you have to heal yourself, but like that are going to bring you this like happiness, joy, and love. If it brings you anything less than that, it's going to be like, you're just going to be like, goodbye, which you probably have already been doing. But this is actually you giving it a chance, instead of just being like goodbye right off the bat as soon as you see something that doesn't check your box or whatever. Strength number 10. Beautiful. Yeah, it's going to take some strength, Gemini, to do this for many of you. It's going to take a lot to say, you know what, this relationship needs to end, or you know what, I'm no longer going to wait on my ex, or you know what, I need to fix my love life. You know, what does that even mean for you? You know, because for some of you, if you're single, it's self-love, but for others of you, it's actually getting out there and dating. Either way, everyone is going to experience success. Okay. There's also a new birth, like a rebirth here. For some of you, there may be this judgment energy of like a relationship reconciling. A relationship from the past could also try to come back and reconcile itself for those of you in separation. And there could very well be a lot of success here when and how both parties are willing to communicate, okay? Communicate, open up, forgive each other, and move forward with a fresh start. You know, it's like the past needs to stay in the past. So it's almost like, even if you decide to move away from it once and for all, my Geminis, at least you know that you get to have a fresh start, whether it's with that person or not. So wholeness, number 33. Okay, yeah, wow, interesting. So there's something here about twin flame. There's something here about soulmates. You have Aquarius twice, Aquarius. You have the number 33, the number, so 1111, and the 33, okay, which is 2 people coming in. And usually it's karmic, it's twin, it's soulmate, it's something special. It's obviously, or else you wouldn't be thinking about them, right? The way you are, Gemini, because it's not easy, you know, like normally you'd be like, you get them out your, you get people out your head like it's nothing, you know, you can move on. This is that one person that just like, a lot of you feel like this is your twin, and a lot of you feel like this person is your other half. Even if you've been integrating yourself and becoming whole and complete within yourself, you almost feel like this is your counterpart. This is your vibrational match, even if they're a hot mess, even if they're not doing their work, you know? So it's a lot. That's why whenever I do love energies, I can't. So let's look at your angel messages. And I literally might make my channel all about money, career, and finance. Like, and like maybe just focus more on pick-a cards. I think that's the path I might end up taking. But if you guys enjoy these love messages and they resonate, let me know. Because when you guys actually comment and let me know, then I can know that you guys like them and I can keep doing them for you. Because if I'm not getting like any feedback, it's hard to tell you guys. And I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want, that you're like, you know, getting the kind of readings that, you know, that you want. So if you like the love messages that I'm doing or they're resonating, let me know, okay? So blessings and abundance. Your angels, my beautiful Geminis, they want you to know that you are blessed and you're abundant. And as long as you know that, you're going to keep calling in more in all other areas of your life. They want you to know that you're also abundant when it comes to love, and you're worthy and deserving of experiencing romance in your life, however that looks for you, however you want it to be, you're worthy of it. So there's no need to fear that, okay? And opportunity and change. Expect there to be some sort of change coming in the next month, because opportunities want to come in surrounding love. A lot of you are going to feel in the next 2 weeks like you have more than one option presented to you. For a lot of you, it's going to be that, you know, you feel like you have to make a decision surrounding a relationship you're in. Okay, I do feel like you're all going to move away from it. Clear, cancel, and release. Whoever I'm picking up on, and you know this is your message and you've been doubting and questioning, I feel like you're moving away from it. Clear, cancel, and release everything that's no longer serving you, you guys. Even if you love someone, you guys, sometimes we can love the wrong person, you know, or like, not wrong, because obviously everything was meant to be in its season or whatever, and was meant to teach us something. But, you know, like, what was the thing? Oh, clear, cancel, and release them. Like, yeah, like, it's not that it's this bad thing. It's just that it's not meant to be for like where you are now. It's like you've outgrown them, you outran them, you out whatever them, you out spiritually grew them. And like, until they catch up, like, is it fair for you, you know, to limit yourself that way? No. Take charge and take action. And I do feel like I'm speaking to my like divine feminines, because I feel like for the divine masculines, or just like men, I mean, I don't want to like, oh my God, I just feel like men have it easier when it comes to putting these kind of things to the side, because men, well, that's very general. That's kind of sexist. I was just going to say, I feel like generally men tend to value certain things over others. And so they're like willing to put up with certain things because they're getting certain things. You know what I mean? And I just feel like for us as women, it's different. Like we're more emotional for sure. So we value different things, and some women don't. Some women are more carnal and have shut off their emotions, and some men are more emotional, you know, so it's different for everyone. But I feel like I was speaking to my women like really strong just now. I know there are men on the channel, you guys, and that's why I do address the men, because there's a good chunk of men on here, like, you know. So take charge and take action is what your angels want you to know as well. Gemini, they're saying like, you know, it's time to like go for what you want. Like, even if it is that person from the past, they're obviously not coming towards you because they are, you know, like, what is their issue? They have issues. Like, I'm trying to be like, let me be sensitive to like what they're going through. But I feel like, let's just put it like this. I feel this could be my own programming and conditioning, but let's just say if you're the feminine, I feel like the masculine should be like stepping up. Okay. Like, why does it have to be the feminine that is like going after the masculine? It's like, oh, you know what I mean? So, but I just see there that it's saying take charge and take action. It's almost like your angels are saying, listen, for those of you who really want to be with this person, if that's what you want, go for it. But again, like, only if you know that this person is not really detrimental to your you know, where you are in life now and your growth and your path. If you know that they are, you guys, this is saying take charge and take action towards your new love life, your new potential love of your life, because there is someone there. There's someone waiting. Do you guys want to take a peek? Let's take a peek. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so I almost feel, Gemini, like, I want to say, like, for some of you, there's like a person that can give you everything that you want and need, that can create the family that you want, the legacy that you want, the bank account that you want, the assets that you want, the investments that you want with you. Okay, and then for others of you, this is just you manifesting that shit on your own, period, anyways, without it. You don't need a man. You understand? You're gonna make it, girl. You're gonna get it. You're gonna become wealthy, and you're gonna be, you are wealthy, you are successful, and you are doing it. You are doing the damn thing. So know that. And don't feel like you need someone else. But guess what? If they do come along, you're going to experience it with them, because you're only going to match with someone who's on your level. So keep on putting yourself first, period. Refinement. Yeah. This is Virgo energy. It's like not putting up with anything less than you deserve. Mars. It's like cutting that bullshit out. Cutting it out. Cutting all these. No, for real. Because I'm not trying to be like, you know what I mean? Like, because I was young once, younger. I'm still young. I'll always be young, eternally youthful. But I was younger. Okay. And you know, we forget everything when we come into this body. When we incarnate, we forget. So we have to remember. And so I had to remember, and I had to learn certain things. And yeah. I definitely don't feel like this energy, Gemini, is you putting up with anything less than you deserve. I feel like you guys are on a different level, and it's like you're no longer going to feel bad for people and get with them because you feel bad and you want to help. Okay? Or like whatever it is that you do, because everyone has different placements in their chart. But this is beautiful. This is like a matter getting resolved surrounding this feeling of stalemate and tension. So I do see you guys moving forward in May, kind of really focusing more on your money, your finances, your work, your career, and the practicality. Even if you are with someone, it's you kind of saying like, you know what, like, we're done here, we're done with this. For some of you, it's like, even if you stay with your person for financial reasons or whatever it is, because you may have kids with them or something, if things were messed up in the past, wherever there's been disappointments, arguing and fighting, a lot of you are just saying, you know what, I love you, you're your family, or you'll always be whatever, you're the love of, but right now, the love of my life, the mother of my children, the father of my, whatever it is. But you're like, right, you're kind of saying like, but right now, you know, we need to co-parent, or we need to do this, or we need to do that, even if we're still living together. Others of you are saying, I don't have time for the drama of the past. Let's forgive each other and try to move forward and just make things better. Okay, so some of you are wanting to make things better with someone that you're with. Okay. For some of you, it is that person from the past, right? This is general, so take what resonates, you guys, but that's your message, my Gemini. So if you enjoyed the reading, give the video a thumbs up. If you're part of the Gemini fam on here, leave a Gemini emoji, or let me know that you're in a Gemini, that you're in the building. It does mean a lot, and it helps me know that you're here tuning in. And give me some feedback as far as the love messages, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want. And I will see you guys very, very soon for your love and relationship readings. Okay, so those are coming out shortly. Check your sun, moon, and rising. Happy full moon in Libra, you guys. Do that healing work. It's time, you guys. And listen, I'm not here to tell you what to do, and that's why I give you more than one scenario and option and different path and whatever, because God knows I'm not responsible for anyone's decisions. And that's why, right? This is why I'm doing this reading, is to kind of look at the different timelines and help you gain insights. But yeah, I was told to pull this at the bottom of the deck. Power and intention. Your angels are saying that, like, it's a time for you to get clear on what it is you want. Like, you have to get clear on your intention in your love life. Like, what do you really want? Do you want to be with someone? Do you want to mess around? Do you want to be single? What is it? Get clear on this full moon, because that's the only way you're going to get the outcome that you want, right? And it's like, are you stuck on the past, or do you want something new? It's like, you can't do both. Like, you can try to, my beautiful Geminis, but where has that gotten you? Because I feel like a lot of you have been feeling a little bit bored, okay, or stuck, or just like tired of waiting on someone else, okay? So it's just food for thought. That's all I'm really here to do, is give you guys food for thought, support you, get messages from your spirit guides and angels, and see what's going on energetically. So I'll see you guys very soon. Cancerians, Cancers, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, this is going to be your full moon and Libra reading. So we're going to look at what's coming full circle in your life. Whatever wants to come out is what I'm going to deliver. So if you want like a different kind of message as well, like maybe you get a money related message, but you want a love message, watch your other placements, sun, moon, rising. You could even watch your Venus or your Mars, whatever you feel drawn to. Okay, can I please get this past energy here, please? Okay, what are you moving away from? Love it. And what's coming in as a result, please? Oh my gosh, amen. I claim this. Oh my god, Cancers, I love you guys so much, my fellow Cancerians. I hope that you're all having a beautiful April so far. We are preparing for this beautiful full moon in Libra, which is all about, like I said earlier, it's that 1st and 7th house. It's the relationship. It's bringing balance into our life. It's the material realm. Okay, Venus in the 7th. It's the home, but it's also the self. Okay, very big emphasis on how we show up as individuals versus the other people in our lives. Okay, so this is what's happening for you. Okay, I love it. So things are coming in full circle. You have the World, okay, with the Chariot. So some sort of cycle is ending in your life. This is very much in line with the messages I was channeling recently with the shorts. So if you enjoyed that type of content, be sure to follow on Instagram at Lena's Divine Tarot so that you can receive those reels and different messages, angel messages, guidance messages that I get inspired to do from time to time. Those are really fun. So anyhow, a lot of you're finally going to be experiencing a reward in your life. Okay, a big reward. But before we get into all the good news, let's talk about kind of the stuff that's finally leaving your life, right? Because the full moon is that culmination point. It's that full circle in our lives where it's like something's finally leaving or we've accomplished our goal. So it's time to move on to the next thing, right? And the way I work with the full moon energies and the new moon energy is that the intentions I set on that new moon are going to last me for the entire year, whether it's the astrological new year, the Georgian Gregorian calendar new year, or it's my solar return, my birthday. Whenever I do ritual, I treat it as a cycle. I know that it's usually going to happen that way. And that's just from my own personal experience of years of doing ritual and manifestation work. It usually takes a little bit of some time for the things to come in. Okay. I've had things manifest in 3 months, but sometimes it's 6 months to a year. So anyhow, whatever you've been working on, it's been a long time coming is what I can see here. A lot of you have been overworking. You've been very focused on your jobs, your money, your careers, your businesses. And you've been trying to keep it all together. Okay. A lot of you are trying to pay the bills, pay this, pay that, still go out, still go shopping, still, it's like trying to keep it all together. Now, even though it's a very diligent, determined, hardworking, beautiful, responsible energy, it's still this energy of someone who doesn't necessarily have everything in their life the way they would like it. Okay. So it's like, maybe you don't have as many assets as you would like. Maybe you don't have your investment portfolio is lacking or is non-existent. Maybe it's your bank account. Maybe it's, your living situation, whatever it is. This is someone who's overworking and not experiencing kind of like the rewards that they felt that they deserved. And that's how you've been feeling in the last year. Okay. But remember, that's coming to an end. We're going to get to that. Okay. Because that's what this full moon is taking away. It's moving that out. But a lot of you've also been facing this, like, I feel like in the last couple of months, Cancerian, let me know if a lot of you have been facing, let me know if that message resonated about the finances and the money and all that, and kind of feeling like things haven't panned out or you haven't like reaped the rewards or the fruits of your labor that you feel you deserve. Okay. Because you have been doing a lot, you've been very diligent here. So let me know about that. But then also let me know if a lot of you have been like withdrawing. Okay. 8 of Cups, like retreating, escaping, feeling like you want to be alone a little bit more, lately or in the last few months, like not really concerning yourself with needing to be around many people, like wanting to be in the house a lot. I know it sounds like typical Cancer behavior, but that's actually a lie, because like a lot of us, we enjoy going out and we enjoy having fun and being out in nature and doing all these things. This is you almost like, but this to me is kind of saying like, it's kind of from like this depression, lack in people, lack of trust in humanity, or it could be like it could be cynicism, but it could also just be isolating yourself and not it's not let me mark my words, it's not out of fear that you're staying at home, if you know what I'm saying. It's more so like it's coming from like you guys just feeling emotionally disconnected from the world, but in a way, but it's based on past experiences. It's not based on social programming. It's actually based on things. So like, let's say you're single and it's your dating life. It's like you not going out there and dating and just feeling like very disappointed or reminiscing on the past or whatever. If you're in a romantic relationship, it's kind of you being like a little bit like not trusting your partner, feeling like you can't trust your partner, feeling like you're not on the same page with your partner. Cancerian, a lot of you could even be feeling this way in the last month to 3 months. Maybe it's more like brand new, but a lot of you have been feeling it throughout the whole year, the last 6 to 12 months. It doesn't just have to be romantic, right? The 7th house, okay, Libra, is also colleagues, business partners, let's see, let's clarify. I want to say friends. Okay, yeah, Gemini, friends. So it's friends, it's siblings, it's everyone in your life. It's like a lot of you have been feeling like you can't trust people. A lot of you are feeling like, I can't trust these people. They're going to get in the way of my bag, or they're trying to distract me from being successful, or they want what I have. A lot of you have just been feeling really, it's almost like 4 of Pentacles vibes to me, just because we have both of these energies. So that's what I'm seeing is finally leaving your life. And wherever there's been conflict with your business, your projects, your creative endeavors, your investments you're on, as well as your job, it's all going to change. It's all going to get better. Okay, so let's look at how it's getting better and what's happening here. So the world. Okay, so this full moon is bringing you a reward. There's something here, a karmic reward, a karmic blessing. It reminds me of that little video I posted, the short. If you haven't checked it out, check that out. There was like this message where the world card came out. I channeled it, so I was like in the zone. But I think it's like there's a big reward on its way and all that. Yeah, that was for all the Cancers right there, because you guys, this is like exactly what I'm seeing. So let's just talk about it. I mean, you're learning your karmic lessons. You're moving away from this energy. You're saying, I want to get back out there or whatever. Or you're just focusing on also progressing in your work or your jobs, your career. I don't know. Check out your money, career, and finance reading if you haven't checked it out. The playlist is in the description box, and you can click on it, and then you can click on the Cancerian reading if you haven't checked it out yet. So that's where we can get those like detailed messages. But this is a general full moon reading. We're kind of just seeing what's leaving, and I see struggle. I see overworking going away. And I see there being more travel. And so a lot of you are also going to be relocating, or this money that wants to come in, right? This reward, this blessing, new opportunities. It could be a new job, a new living situation, a person. It could be a person romantically, things. You might meet someone and you guys might end up moving with them in the next 3 to 6 months. Right? Because this full moon is cyclical. So it could even be in the next year, right? But this is you meeting like the love of your life and moving with them and building this beautiful life that you want, And so if you want that, claim it. Like the video, leave a comment down below. And I'm being so serious. When I say claim it, it's not me saying claim it so that the channel can grow. Sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. In this situation, it's not so the channel can grow. It's so that you guys can create this reality, because I'm here speaking out into existence, and you guys can co-create this with me for you. Okay, because I'm already creating it for myself. So Cancerian, if you want that, if you want your dream life, if you want to travel, you want to meet the love of your life, who's also going to help you build this legacy, build this generational wealth, I need you to leave a comment in the description box saying, I claim it. That's all you have to do. I claim it, and put it out into the universe, and then put your hands together and say, amen. And so it is. I'm telling you, that's what I'm here for. That's what these readings are here for. Literally, I feel like sometimes people don't understand, like when I'm doing these readings, you guys, sometimes we do look at negative stuff. But when I look at positive stuff, you guys, you guys have the power to claim it. Okay? So anyhow, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing romance. I'm seeing love life. I'm seeing all these beautiful things. Why am I seeing that? Because you have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. And you know why that's happening for you, Cancerian? Because you're done. Okay, you are done putting up with less than you deserve. You are done putting up with people that don't deserve you, Cancers. You are done putting up with, you guys are done putting up with like jobs that don't deserve you. It's not just romantic partners, it's jobs, it's family members, it's siblings, it's friends, all these people who pretend, you know? There's major healing, though, that wants to come in. Major healing in your love life. You guys might be meeting a Virgo. Okay, this relationship, Cancer, could be with a Virgo, a Scorpio, or an Aries. For some of you, it's, yeah. I'm almost seeing like you guys might end up being also kind of like some placement that you have with this person might be opposite. Like, but I'm seeing more so fire and water opposites. So like wherever you have, let's say you have like an Aries sun, then you might, let's say you have a Cancer sun, they might have Aries sun. Or if you have like a Cancer in Mars, they could have like Aries Mars. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing the opposite element, not so much the opposition on the zodiac itself. So I don't mean like Cancer versus Capricorn. I mean fire versus water, or like earth versus air, but I'm seeing more so fire and water. It's a weird message, but it just came out. So anyhow, you guys, I feel like I was just on a roller coaster ride. It's a beautiful reading. I mean, what more can I say? So that's what's happening during this full moon. I mean, take advantage, call it in, and embrace it. Do your full moon rituals. I'm hearing, Cancer, this full moon is more so for you about, it's not so much about doing all the letters and the beautiful stuff. It's more, it is, you can. It's actually a lot of having to do with cleansing your home. I'm hearing cleansing your home, cleanse your bodies, and spend time in water if you can. I know it's a little chilly in certain parts still, but if you can spend time either in water in the full moon or do a nice bath, it's going to actually really benefit you. And I'm getting there's just a big emphasis on a lot of self-care for all the Cancerians this week. Lots of self-love, pampering yourselves, nourishing yourselves so that you can prepare for this new love that wants to come into your life. Now, if you are in a relationship, I see this relationship improving. I see this relationship becoming a success. Wherever it's been bumpy or shaky, okay, I feel like a lot of you, if you are in a relationship, in the past, you've been overworked and busy. I feel like friends and family have tried to get into your head surrounding the relationship, but I see you moving away from all those opinions and people's comments, and I see you and your significant other possibly buying a home, purchasing a home, relocating in the next 6 months, and achieving all this beautiful success, okay, for all my beautiful Cancerians who are in a relationship. So that's beautiful. Okay, I feel like that's it. Like there's nothing else for me to really say. Trust. Okay, so you have to trust your being called to trust where you're going, trust where you're headed, trust where your life is taking you, Cancerian. Okay. Positivity is where you're headed. Marigold, number 40, your energy, 4th house. So positivity in the home, the sun card, 5th house, 4th house, happiness, relationship, family, children. This is what you're going to experience. North node energy. I'm hearing that a lot of you are manifesting this because you're finally on your North node journey and your path. You're aligned with it. You've moved away from your South node energy and you're finally on your North node. Okay, emotion, number 4, again, so you have 4 and 4. So this is you moving away from emotional pain, distrust, negativity that you could have faced the last 6 months to a year, and, you know, all this energy of like paranoia, and just kind of trusting more in you and the God and the universe, spirit, the divine, and not really caring about what people think and like entertaining people's stuff. Like you're just very much eye on the prize, and I see you guys moving towards your happiness. Whatever that means for you, just know that you will be successful. Claim it. Love you guys so much, and stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for your love and relationship readings. Let me know in the comments as well if you're single, if you're in a relationship, if you're in separation and hoping to reunite with someone from the past. That way I know what kind of readings I need to like provide, okay, for the beautiful divine fam that's here. I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want, what you desire, and that I'm not just here guessing, okay, when it comes to that. Even though I have provided 3 readings for April for each sign, okay, singles, couples, and those who are committed, I don't feel like that's something I see myself doing all the time, because it is 3 readings times 12 signs. That's 36 readings plus all the other readings I do. It's a lot of energy from me. And so what's going to help the channel grow is giving the video a thumbs up, leaving comments so that the channel can grow. And then as it grows, I'll be able to do more and provide these readings more and more. Okay, because it'll be a fair energy exchange for me. In the meantime, I'm still trying to do as much as I can and doing what is going to be realistic and still allow me to go about my day and take care of all the other things I have to take care of in my life, and still being here for you guys. So I love you all so much, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Welcome, Leo. Leo, welcome to your full moon in Libra reading. So in this full moon in Libra, we're going to look at what's coming full circle. Okay, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. If for whatever reason the message doesn't resonate, be sure to check out your other signs. Okay. So yeah, this is basically, we're going to look at what's leaving your life. Okay, what's phasing out, and what's coming in the next year, the next cycle, the next 6 months, the next whatever. Okay, as a result of this lesson that's being learned, this culmination point that's coming in during this full moon in Libra. Okay, I treat the full moons in a cyclical manner, and I like to look at them specifically on for what, you know, they have to do with. So in this case, we're looking at relationship, we're looking at the 7th house, and it's not just romantic relationship. It's going to be colleagues, co-workers, you know, business partners, networks, but it's also your material gain, your material gains, and and then we're also looking at the 1st house. But if any other energies would like to come out, my beautiful Leos, then I will deliver those messages as well. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what's been going on. So what's leaving your life? What's leaving your life is the Moon card. Okay, anything that's been kept from you, Leo, anything that you weren't seeing clearly, where anyone was lying to you in the last 6 months, let's say 6 months to a year, even last 3 months, it's coming out. Okay, this is what's been coming out. You're seeing clearly. For some of you, it's friendships, colleagues, business connections. Yeah, romantic. But there's also, like I said, business, the 7th house, which is what we're tapping into. So double confirmation. And it's Venus. So it's love life. Okay, a lot of you have had fears surrounding that. Okay. Others of you have had fears, confusions, doubts, and illusions surrounding your finances, your business, a creative project, a creative endeavor. That's what's leaving. Okay, it's no longer going to take, you know, play itself in your head. Why? Because you've been very patient, and your patience is what's gotten you where you are today. And as a result, you guys are experiencing financial gains, rewards, and Leo, you are really making your goals and dreams come true. Even if you're not fully where you want to be, there's still a lot of happiness, joy, abundance that wants to come in this month, or from the full moon forward. Okay, that's what, from the full moon forward, your future is very bright, and all this darker stuff is leaving. Okay, claim it. Okay, claim it. If you want it, claim it. Just say I claim it. If you want to leave a comment saying that, then even better. But you know, just whenever you hear something that you resonate with, something positive, just claim it. Thank the universe, believe it, claim it, right? We're co-creating here. So sometimes we look at stuff that's heavy, and sometimes we look at beautiful stuff that's coming in, right? So in this case, like I said, you know, this was, a lot of you could have been dealing with someone that you had a financial ties to. And a lot of you were very patient, waiting on someone to get their life in order or get things together. And it's like, you can only be patient for so long, right? That's for some of you. Others of you, what I'm seeing is that, yeah, something came to an end. Scorpio energy, number 8. Okay, someone could have Scorpio here in their chart. Someone could also have Libra in their chart, or Venus and Libra. Okay, Jupiter fell out, so I'll honor that. Normally, I don't pull all those cards. But yeah, things were kept in the dark, right? The moon with Scorpio. So also moon in Scorpio, is someone here could have moon in Scorpio. And if you do, let me know, leave a comment. But you were very patient. You had positive beliefs. Like, I see you guys in the past, and we're not going to like get stuck on the past. Okay, we're going to talk about the future in a moment, but I want to deliver this, okay? Because it's for someone, right? So you guys were like very like positive and like trying to manifest these like better things in your life, whether it was finances, work, or relationship, but there was something in your life, okay, that was kept secret from you, even if you were focusing on your money and your bag and trying to improve the things, there were still things that you weren't seeing. So that's all revealed itself. Right now, as you're watching this, this should all have been clear to you. It could be surrounding a work situation or a person in your life. And so as a result, you're being rewarded because you did the right thing. You were honest or genuine in your intentions, and you guys have essentially, you've created good karma for yourself. So, okay, so moving forward through this full moon, you guys have the Sun card with Mercury. Okay, lots of happiness. Okay, if you guys communicate or use your voices, or you guys travel a lot for work, or you're in sales, transportation, technology, numbers, anything with numbers, healers, okay, Virgo energy as well, number 6, or I mean, there's so many different things, but whatever it is, I'm seeing that a lot of you are going to be experiencing career happiness, lots of happiness in the career. Also in the home, if you have children, there's lots of happiness. I'm getting, especially if you have like a child that is like a Virgo, a Leo, or a Gemini, there's a lot of happiness with your beautiful child. And I see there being a lot of like socializing as well in the next 6 months, and your businesses are going to be expanding, growing, and you're just very fertile, the Empress, and showing up beautifully and strong, and just manifesting what it is that you want. And just be mindful, whatever you are doing though, Uranus number 20, it's something that can be seen either as innovative, outside of the box, different, it's not mainstream, whatever it is. That's kind of how I always, the first thing that pops to me when I see that. But it's also kind of saying that you need to continue to be unique, be yourself, be individual, like an individual, and don't try to be like anyone else, because that's what's going to make you stand out and make you, you know, be authentic, and then it's going to actually give you the results that you want. That's one message. And then the other message is just be mindful that whatever you're doing is for the long haul. It's something that needs to stand a test of time. So it's not something you want to rush into. It's also not something that it's almost like, just be aware that the next growth phase for you in your life, surrounding your career, your business, your finances, or whatever, is going to be something that you have to be very disciplined in and determined on, and like you have to stay on top of it if you want to really reap the big reward that you're expecting. Okay, your expectation has a requirement of you being Taurus. Okay, Taurus, like consistent, a little slower if you need to be, but you're very consistent and you're grounded and you're focused on the practicality of things. Okay, so I see there being some sort of okay, a lot of you want to build a family. If that's the case, I feel like after this full moon, you guys are finally going to be able to create the family life that you want with this kind of King of Swords type person. It could be someone with air in their chart, so like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person could also have Cancer in their chart. And I don't know, I feel like someone here wants to come in, and let's look at that further, please. I don't want to like sit here. What's this about, please? Is this what I think it is, or is it something entirely different? Okay, so I mean, there's just something here. Yeah, maybe that's not what I said was something I channeled, so it could be for some of you. I do see that happening. Yeah, there's something here about family and whatever for those of you who are dealing with like an air sign person, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, but then really what I'm seeing here as well though is like you just want to be careful though, because there's going to be a new beginning surrounding your family life, your living situation, your home life. And you're going to be called to make decisions in the next 6 months that are going to, from here to the full moon in Aries, okay, the next 6 months, you're going to be able to make decisions surrounding, like some of you are moving, you're relocating, some of you might end up buying a home or something. But this is like a new start. And if you are in a relationship, I feel like you might end up having to argue with someone or like stand up to someone or, you know, prove your point. For others of you, you just be careful, you guys, that you're not arguing with people, okay, that like the bank or the loan officer or whatever it is. Because there's also, make sure you're not cutting corners or doing something that's dishonest, because I feel like there will be consequences. Like, it's in general, it doesn't just have to be related to the home. It can be in your work, in your love life. Just don't try to like cheat the system, I'm getting, or try to get one over anyone else, because it'll come back. So that's just like a little warning message that came out, is that you guys might end up experiencing all of this success, and then in the sometime, you know, it might get to you. It might get to you, and you might become a little too cutting with your words or something. I don't know. That's a very strange message. Leos, please. But nevertheless, you're gaining clarity and you're seeing clearly on what's what and the path forward and how exactly you want to move towards your, you know, your future present moments. Hope. There's a lot of hope here. Yeah, a lot of you are experiencing newfound hope as you move through this full moon in Libra when it comes to your love life or your relationships. Okay, so there's someone in your relationships, that it could be family, that you might like square off with when it comes to a new path or life that you want to create and live. Someone might not agree. Refinement. Okay. Yeah, this new life or new sense of purpose here that you're going to be pursuing is something that's going to refine your life, refine you, and take you to the next level on all, you know, levels of your being. Okay, from the way you dress to the way you present yourself. It's a whole new experience, and some people might not like that. But I see you needing to focus on following your heart and your intuition, number one, and being self-led and doing what you feel is right, not what other people feel is right. Okay, and there's a lot of, it's okay to go into hermit mode sometimes and take time off for yourself, Leo, moving forward in the next 6 months. So just be mindful, please. Okay. Because some of these people in your 7th house, whether it's romantic or friends or whatever, colleagues, business partners, a lot of them, they try to like, someone tries to argue with you or fight with you or something. I don't know. It's very interesting. And it's all opinion. It's all like it's opinions. So I feel like it's like, what's, you know, it's not really serving you, but also just make sure you're being honest with yourself and others and with anything legal. Okay. So my beautiful Leos, that was your message. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated in any way or was helpful, please give the video a thumbs up on your way out. And also be sure to check out your other placements, Leo, like your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, timestamps are in the description box. And I will see you guys very, very soon for your love and relationship readings. If you haven't checked out April's love and relationship reading, the playlist is linked in the description box, so you can go ahead and get your love messages. I've done 3 readings. So you have singles, those who are committed, and then those who are in separation. So there will definitely be a juicy message in there for you. I'll see you guys very soon. Welcome, Virgo, to your full moon in Libra reading. Okay, let's go ahead and get right into it for all the Virgos. Okay, so we're going to look at what's leaving your life, what's come full circle. Okay, so we're going to look at the next 6 months as well. What are you moving towards from the full moon in Libra to the full moon in Aries? So right now we're going to look at your 7th house energy, and we're kind of going to tap into, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so it's going to be relationships as well as business partnerships, your network, your material gains, your living situation, things like that. So it's basically money and love in a way, but it's going to be whatever wants to come out. I'm not forcing it. It's a loose spread, so it's not going to be, okay, specific questions. So let's go ahead and look at, well, the only question here is what's leaving your life, what's challenge or delay is being phased out. So you have the devil energy, okay, with the magician in reverse and the 9 of cups. So a lot of you were trying to manifest this thing in your life. Let's look at exactly what it is with my clarification cards, because that's how I clarify and know exactly what it's about as opposed to just guessing. Okay. So a lot of you could have been dealing with like a there was like a, I feel like Virgo, let's look at love, right? So when it came to some sort of relationship, I'm feeling like you guys are feeling blocked in manifesting love. Okay, I feel like right now I'm speaking to the singles. A lot of you could have Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, or Libra in your chart. Okay, we know you have Virgo. And so a lot of you were in this like energy of like wanting it all, right? Like you wanted the Nine of Cups, you wanted marriage, you wanted a family, you wanted children. There was maybe even someone in your life that you wanted this with. And for a lot of you, you've been feeling stuck and bound by the situation. Okay, this could have been a situation that didn't work out. It didn't really go where you thought it was going to go or where you wanted it to go, Virgo. And for a lot of you, it's been making you feel stuck. If it's that you were trying to manifest something there and it wasn't happening. Same, and this could have been recent, right? This is the last 6 months. So for those of you who are in a romantic relationship, this is your relationship not going to the next level. Why? Because there's some sort of dark, shadowy energy here that's like looming in the background and it's not like allowing the relationship to go to where it needs to be or where you would like it to be, right? It's kind of like this it's this possessive energy with this overbearingness and the need to want to control everything. Okay, I don't know who that is. Maybe it's you, maybe it was them, but Virgo, this is what's leaving your life. Okay, this is what's no more. It's coming to an end. Okay, the Magician, yeah, in reverse, like you guys were trying to manifest your way out of this, trying to improve this relationship, trying to build something better. Okay, even like you guys wanted more with your person. A lot of you wanted nicer things. You guys wanted to live in a better place with this person. If you're completely single, okay, this is you like trying to manifest love and it not coming in, trying to manifest a better home and it not happening. Okay, so that's what's leaving during this full moon in Libra. Claim it. Okay, if that's resonating, claim the message, leave a comment. That's your way of affirming it into the universe that you're ready for that struggle to be gone. So this is what's beautiful though, and this is what's coming in the next 6 months. Okay, so this is from the full moon in Libra to the full moon in Aries. There's happiness, there's abundance, the sun. Okay, there is joy here, my beautiful Virgos. So a lot of you are going to be finally experiencing the life. I almost heard life of your dreams, but I feel like it's more so quality of life. You know what? No, it is on all levels because you have the Lovers. A lot of you are going to be experiencing happiness and joy surrounding your love life. Okay, if you're single, you're going to meet someone new. There's going to be a lot of happiness. You no longer have to feel stuck in this situation of the past. For those of you who are in a relationship, I'm seeing that you're releasing this need to control and possess and be on top of everything, Virgo. And that's what's allowing you to be more fun and light in the relationship and experience this like newfound romance with your partner. Okay, if you are in separation, I mean, this isn't a love reading, you guys. This is a general reading. So if you want your love messages, Virgo, be sure to check out your love and relationship reading. I did 3 readings there. Okay, singles, committed, and those who are in a relationship. The playlist is on the homepage of the channel, or it's also linked in the description box. And so you can click on those love and relationship readings and then get your message there. Okay, so remember there are 3 readings there for all of you. And then the May love messages are coming out very soon, so stay tuned for those. If you are new, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out. But I am going to try to give you guys a message because I want to tap into, you know, all 3 groups, right? The singles, the ones who are committed, and those who are in separation. So, but it is a little hard for me to see it for those who are in separation, because if we wanted to really go into it, it would be a love reading, right? Let's just put it like this: those who are in separation, you're also going to be my singles. So just like the singles, okay, I see there just being happiness. Like a lot of you could, if you are with a twin flame or you're in separation or a soulmate, this is my soulmate energy here. It actually did come out. I just noticed it. Then there is a chance of reunion. Okay, there's a very big chance here for coming back together and making it work this time around, Virgo, and it can happen in the next 6 months. Okay, beautiful. Soulmate energy, beautiful energy. But let's talk about why this is happening, Virgo. This is happening because you guys are, you know, and actually I resonate with this because I have a Virgo placement and it's how I navigate my love messages, actually. I listen to my Mars when it comes to love readings, Venus and Mars. So actually I am seeing this message now from a personal standpoint. So let's just say you had like control issues or being possessive or overbearing or just like wanting everything to be perfect, Virgo. The fact that you're being able to work through this energy during the full moon in Libra is what's going to allow you to experience this newfound fun, light, playful energy in this relationship, whether it's new or someone from the past. If it's someone from the past, it's a second go around, and it's going to be, well, let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what, I mean, when at first it's going to be fun and light and great, but what's going to happen later? Let's see. Okay, success. Success is there. Ooh, romance. Lots of fun. And death. But the death is not necessarily a bad thing, you guys. I don't want anyone being like, oh my God, you know, but let's look into that. Okay. Ooh. Very interesting. So let's talk about it, okay? Virgo. So what wants to come in is a lot of success for you in the next 6 months in the home, in the home life, okay, in your business life, work life, surrounding your colleagues, your friends, your network. A lot of you are building something in your life, and that's what wants to, it's going to come in, right? 3 of Wands. There's also a lot of travel here. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of oh my God, I just thought of something. I was just going to say, I actually resonate a lot with my Mars placement because my chart ruler is Mars. So anyhow, so there's a lot of travel here, happiness, joy. And then there's also romance, right? So a lot of you will be able to work remotely. A lot of you are going to be able to travel while you're working. You're going to be able to sightsee and, you know, meet people and network and just like have fun, right? Gemini energy is all over here. And then you have Aries. So it is very independent energy. A lot of you might be dealing with someone who has Aries in their chart, or you might have Aries in your chart. You might have Gemini, or they might have Gemini. But I do see there being a lot of success in this romantic type of relationship. And Virgo, I see you being successful in all forms. There's romance, there's whining and dining, you know, there's money available, there's passion, there's just fun. Even if it's not with someone from the past, you guys, just embrace love in your life. Claim it, claim it, claim it. Leave a heart emoji, leave a Virgo emoji to let me know that you heard this message. But as far as the death card, with the moon energy, what I'm seeing is like there being an ending to the death, is like the death of the confusion of there's going to be no more being confused or unsure eventually. Okay, I'm hearing especially by the full moon in Aries, which is, that should be in like September. Wait, full moon in Aries, September, right? Or is it October? I think it's October. We're in April. Yeah, it's in October. So that's in October. But nevertheless, what it is, but by that time, I feel like a lot of you are going to see clearly. No more illusions, no more confusion. And you guys are going to be like, this is the one, this is the person, this is the person, this is the relationship. And someone might propose, someone could, in the next 6 months, a lot of you could be getting engaged, even if right now you're single and there is no one in your life, okay? But why, Virgo, right? I want you guys to understand the why. It's because you've addressed any imbalances within yourself when it comes to relationship, okay? And that's just what it is. And that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. It's not for anyone to, you know, it's a good thing that it's coming out in the reading, right? That way we can see it, because sometimes these things are very much in the shadow, and this is part of the shadow work that we have to do. And that's why I do these full moon readings, because it's all about clearing out what is no longer serving and moving on towards the next thing, right? Culmination point. So if you vibe with the reading, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of the full moon readings every month, where we look at this type of energy of what's finally leaving your life and what's coming in, then be sure to let me know in the comment section. Okay, so let's move on to your angel messages. What message do your angels want you to know? Beautiful energy. I mean, I love it. Who doesn't want to travel and experience romance and all the finer things in life? You know what I mean? But it's like you are going to be manifesting it. I did turn the magician upright, because in the past you were having trouble manifesting. And as you're watching this, especially if you're watching it before the full moon, you might feel like, oh my God, no, I'm having trouble, man. Don't worry. This is something that's going to happen naturally. Okay. So opportunity and change. Say yes. Oh my God. So when this person, right, the Lovers, the Sun card, when this love tries to come in, it could be an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Libra, Gemini, or Aries. Pisces. I don't know. I feel like that's a different message. I feel like what this is saying is that some of you are going to meet someone new. You're going to fall in love. And when you do, this death is to your ex. Especially, oh, wait, not like they're going to die. Oh my God. No, I clear, cancel, and release any weird subconscious energy that may have been absorbed surrounding what I said. Oh my God. No, this is this is just you putting that relationship to rest. Especially if they have Pisces in their chart or Leo. But this could also be, right? The other side of that is those of you who do get back with the ex in the next, 3 months. I would say if you're not back with your ex in the next 3 months, then it's not your ex, because this is in the next 6 months, guys. And this is not happening like at the end of the 6 months. This has to happen gradually from this full moon forward. So if it doesn't happen, then it's just not meant to be, right? But anyway, so new people want to come in, a new person. Maybe it is the person from the past. I don't know, you guys. But when it comes to your love life, I'm hearing say yes. Embrace new people. Embrace someone from the past. If you're in a romantic relationship, okay, say yes to love. Say yes to being with that person and to wanting to heal the relationship. But remember, because you're addressing your own shadow, and so you're going to be able to show up in, a better way, especially if your person is like a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Aries. Even if your person's a Pisces or a Leo, it's all going to heal. It's all going to heal for you guys. Yes, it is. Amen. Claim it. Know it and believe it, okay? So that's your message. Also, composure. You're being asked to remain composed in the next 6 months, you guys, when it comes to your love life and these relationships in your life. Don't let anyone get you out of character. Have a lot of compassion and patience for certain people, and all should be well. You won't be creating any unnecessary drama. It's almost like you're going from this devil type of energy that's overly concerned with everything and wanting to micromanage and kind of be on top of everything, to being I'm in my zen. My life is great. I get to enjoy myself. So I'm not letting anyone get in the way of that, my beautiful Virgo. So if that's you, if the message resonated, leave a comment, let me know. And I will see you guys very, very soon for your love and relationship readings, even though this was pretty much a love message. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Welcome, Libra. Libra, this is the full moon in Libra message. Oh my gosh. So Libra, I was told to pull this card out. And so I am. Let's shuffle, please. Libras. Okay, this is the past. Past energy. This is the present. This is what's taking place. And then we're going to look at the future, what's coming in the next 6 months. Okay, so from here to the full moon in Aries is the future energy, which is in October. So I do the full moon readings in cycles, you guys, in case you're new. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, so we're going to look at the last 6 months. So from last year's full moon in Aries to this full moon in Libra, we're going to look at what's finally leaving your life, what's reached its full circle, what's been learned, what delays are being, taken away from your life. Okay, Libra. Because the full moon is all about that culmination point in our lives. Okay. It's also about what we've done to this point to reap these beautiful rewards that are wanting to come in. So you have the King of Wands in reverse and you have the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of you, I'm feeling have been overworked. In the last 6 months, you've been working quite a bit and not trusting anyone with your money, with your finances. So this could manifest in 1 or 2 ways. So it could in more than 1 or 2 ways, right? But one of them is that, it's you're overworking, you pay your bills, you do what you have to do, but then you're really just holding on tight to your wallet or sharing or being generous with people. It's also you feeling, for some of you, it could manifest as feeling like someone's after what's yours. Okay, it could be a child, it could be a loved one, a significant other. Okay, the 7th house, though, that we're focusing on with the full moon in Libra is not really about children. It's more so about romantic partner relationship and colleagues, as well as networks and business partners. But because the 2nd house card came out, Taurus energy, for me, this is showing that it was definitely very linked to your, this energy is all about your finances, your resources, and your stability. So for some of you, it could also be a living situation, home situation, or just feeling like someone was after what you have, like a very distrustful energy. Okay, a lot of you could also have been feeling like overworked and underpaid is what I'm seeing as well. And so all of that negativity, you guys, is coming to an end. Okay, that's all leaving you during the full moon. So claim it, claim it, claim it, believe it by just like saying I claim it, or leaving a comment and saying I claim it, and like holding that space in your heart and like knowing that all of that negative stuff is leaving your life. Okay, so let's look at what's coming in as a result of your consistency and your efforts and the work that you've put into this point. So you have the 9 of Wands. Interesting. So it's almost like you guys have learned these challenges. You've learned those lessons. You've learned all that stuff. Now you're in a better place surrounding your finances. Now you're in a better place when it comes to your mindset and the way you're showing up. So let's turn this around. Now you are the King of Pentacles. And even if you are saving money, and even if you are conscious about your spending, it does not matter. You're confident, you're feeling good, you're having fun, and you're enjoying yourself. Okay. And I can see that here, right? Because this is showing me that you've overcome these challenges. This card is the perfect card. That's 9 of Wands, right? To say, oh, you've overcome all these challenges. You're not where you want to be yet, but you've overcome all that. And so I love this, that this came out in the reading, because it's like making me look less crazy. I'm kidding. But what it does is that it reaffirms and gives that reassurance surrounding the reading. And so I love those moments. And what's beautiful is that even though you have one more challenge, one more obstacle before you get to this big goal that you have, okay, whatever it is, in this case, we're looking at the 7th house. So it is going to be surrounding romantic life, marriage, relationship, but also business, your business connections, right? Your business life. A lot of you felt like you couldn't trust your 7th house people, relationships with money and with different things. But now there's this healing. Okay, there may be one little final thing that plays itself out from here to October of this year. But it's going to be like resolving any issues surrounding romance, like a relationship. Your love life is going to improve. There is like one more thing that you have to overcome, but it's leading you to the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like, let's go, right? It's like, for me, when I think of that, I'm like, oh, one more challenge and then I can get to this. Like, let's go, bring it on. And so just be aware that it may not be smooth sailing when it comes to romantic relationships in the next 3 months for some of you, but that ultimately you're pushing through and moving forward, and you're going to achieve what you want, right? The Lovers and the Star card. So this is that new sense of like newfound faith and hope, and not even hope, it's faith, and knowing that you are worthy, and knowing that this love in your life and the relationship improving, if you've been in one, or if you're single now and the new love comes in, whatever it is, it's going to be different for everyone. It's you realizing, oh my God, this is the real thing. This is really happening. Like, my love life is where I wanted it to be. I'm experiencing a lot of fulfillment in my relationship. Okay, Libra. So I love that for you. And for a lot of you, it's also like a lot of business connections, partnerships, happiness. Like, I'm seeing work events, office parties, or I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of fun, and you feeling supported. It makes you feel good that those around you and your relationships in general are that you and them are all on the same page, and that you're experiencing a lot of happiness. So what a beautiful way to, end the second half of your year for all the Libra suns, right? Just in time for your birthday. And so I see you feeling so good around your birthday. I feel like you guys are going to look back at the year that you just experienced, and you're going to be like, wow, like, I've come so far. It was all worth it. And let's see like what's manifesting itself, please. Spirit for the Libras, like, wow, there's a rebirth here. A lot of you are going to end up moving in with someone, buying a home with someone. You're going to end up building a family with someone, trying to get pregnant, trying to have this, trying to have that. Some of you want to purchase real estate with someone. Okay, and you might not even know this yet, right? Some of you haven't even met this person. Very interesting. This person could end up being a Cancerian or a Scorpio. They might end up being a Leo as well, Aries or Sagittarius. Okay, my Libras, but it's a beautiful energy, and I feel like you guys should like really pat yourselves on the back and be kind with yourselves. Have compassion for yourselves during this full moon, and be sure to do your rituals. Be sure to do gratitude journaling for everything that's taken place in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just being grateful for all the lessons that have been learned, the growth that you've experienced on a spiritual level, and just really be grateful for what's coming in, because there's a lot of beautiful expansion that wants to come in here. Okay, but it is surrounding your love life. Okay. So if that reading resonated with you, if you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let me know that you are a Libra. You can leave an emoji, you can type it out, whatever you want. It does mean a lot when you guys connect. If you did miss the love and relationship readings, there is a playlist linked in the description box so that you can go ahead and watch your April love and relationship reading. If you're all caught up, then stay tuned for future readings that are coming out very, very soon. And the money and career and finance readings have also been uploaded last week in case it's your first time on the channel and you haven't checked them out. The link is also in the playlist. I mean, the playlist link is also in the description box. So let's go ahead and do your angel messages, Libra. Okay, surrounding the situation from the past. Yeah, your angels want you to clear, cancel, and release all negative thinking surrounding money, scarcity, lack, and limitation. They want you to know that everything is getting better, and they want you to trust it, know it, and believe it. And any fears that pop in your mind, kindly ask them to leave and replace them with a positive one, because that is truly how we create, right? Through our thoughts and our beliefs. And if you think that life is hard and a struggle, then it's going to continue to be hard and a struggle. And if you feel hopeless, then it's going to be hopeless. You know what I mean? And I'm not being insensitive, Libra. I've been through everything, right? Not everyone, actually, I've been through a lot. Okay, so I feel like I'm qualified to say things like that because it's true. And that's how I learned about spirituality and manifestation, okay, was through the struggles, the challenges, and the different experiences. And so when I say things like that, I'm not just saying them because, I heard it somewhere. It's because that's what's gotten me through life and my struggles and my challenges. And I'm in a place where I'm in a place in my life, and I've been in such a place in my life where I've been thriving on my fifth dimensional reality, where even when things are rough, I can't call it a challenge, a struggle, or a delay. For one, because I've been in so much worse and I've experienced so much worse. But for two, because I don't view it that way. I don't view challenges or obstacles or certain things as struggle. That's a lack mentality. So mentality is everything right now, Libras. There's something here that needs to be shifted, and you are. For some of you, that's what it is. It's that woe is me, or just feeling like, well, it's been this way for 50 years, so what's going to change now? That is sad, and that's not good, because it means that you've given up. It means that you've lost hope. It means not even hope, faith. There's no faith, right? You've created that, and that's the life that you've believed. Like, that's the belief that you've adopted, and therefore it's going to keep creating it, right? It's never too late to make a shift and a change in your life, Libra. And yeah, maybe life was really hard for the last 50 years for someone, but if you believe that it's going to get better, and that you're worthy, you're deserving, that you're connected, and you do more spiritual work and raise your vibration and expand your consciousness, those 50 years of struggle don't have to dictate tomorrow at all, right? It's a decision that has to be made in your mind. I mean, it comes with not needing to know how it's going to change or needing to know when. It's all about having faith and knowing that it will, and that it's going to get better. Okay, Libra? You just have to know it. It's like literally, because we can either create or have things be created for us. And usually when things are created for us, they're not what we really want, So ask and receive. Yeah, don't be afraid to also call upon support from your angels. They want you to ask for support, okay, for whenever you're feeling down. But just know that there's a lot of happiness coming in. There's success and abundance, wishes fulfilled, goals accomplished, and they're surrounding your love life. So I love you guys so much, Libra, and I will see you guys on the next one. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. And I hope this reading was helpful, insightful, or supportive in any way. And if it was, please leave a comment, and like the video, okay? It does help the channel grow. It helps the video get out to more people. But more importantly, what it's doing is that it's going to allow me to continue to bring beautiful messages to you guys, okay? And really connect with you guys more personally, answer questions, have those live streams, and all of that beautiful stuff. So please show your love, show your support, and don't forget to check out those other readings. I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Happy April, happy full moon in Libra. Enjoy it. I'm feeling like this full moon for you guys is very much it's a celebration is what I'm feeling, because you guys have made it. I feel you guys made it through the ringer. You guys went through like a rough patch and you're out. You made it to the other side and your hard work is going to pay off. So claim it, claim it, claim it in the comments, or just affirm it out into the universe. But I'll see you again very soon. Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into your reading. This is going to be your full moon in Libra reading. So we're going to look at what's leaving your life, you know, what has come full circle, what lessons have been learned, or what rough patch is finally over as a result of your efforts and your growth and your journey. And then we're looking at what the full moon is bringing in for the next 6 months. Okay. And so that's going to be from the full moon in Libra on the 16th of April to the full moon in Aries. That's in October. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's in October. I hope it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. It should be. I hope so. Okay, for Scorpio, please, Spirit, Scorpio. Okay. So Scorpio, I'm seeing a lot of you have been doing really well when it comes to your work, finances, things like that. Okay, so a lot of you have been experiencing a lot of recognition from colleagues, coworkers, right? The 7th house is not just romantic, it's your business partnerships and your network. So that's what we're looking at during this full moon in Libra. So a lot of you have achieved a level of success in the workspace, in the workplace, okay, whatever you do, where people admire you. Okay, you're charismatic, you're fun, they want to talk to you. Okay, you lead them a little bit with some like force. For a lot of you, it could be very forceful, but they don't care. Like, nevertheless, people kind of respect you, Scorpio. Let's put it like that. And with this energy here, I'm seeing that a lot of you have experienced in the last 6 months, okay, even last year or since the last full moon in Libra, but let's focus on the last 6 months. There was a lot of change here surrounding relationship, romantic relationship. Number 5, some of you could have experienced a divorce, a breakup, or a separation in the last 6 months. And this is you guys have, I feel like a lot of you have been in a healing process. Okay, so if this is resonating, let me know. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, right? It's a great way to connect with me, and it lets me know that this is your message. So I do feel like there was this heartbreak and heartache, and you guys finally overcame it, right? In present day, you're in a good place. You're ready to move on with your life. We're just focusing on what's finally leaving, right? What this full moon is like carrying out and like cleansing away. So Scorpio, yeah, I mean, this caused you a lot of pain, a lot of emotion, confusion for a long time, but you finally have like come out on the other side of it, okay? And like one piece and like stronger than ever. But for others of you, what this is that has been also phasing out, or another aspect that's been leaving your life, is this whole energy of like keeping secrets and living a double life, or anywhere where you've had addictions or behaviors that you kept under wraps, almost like angel by day and like devil by night, something like that, you know, or like good girl by day, bad girl by night, something like that. And so I feel like this is finally what's leaving you, Scorpio, during this full moon in Libra. There's a lot of like more of like you guys are finally like going to experience this energy of like self-love. Not finally, but for those of you, no, it's not even self-love. It's more about, I feel like it's more having to do with your value and your worth, right? The Empress, she knows her worth, she knows her values, and she's not like sleeping around with a bunch of people. I'm not saying that you guys did. I'm just saying what the Empress means. And the Empress, oh my God, she also is like someone who like, so she chooses carefully. The Empress honestly is in a relationship to me. So a lot of you could presently be dating someone or in a relationship as we're speaking, or ready to be in one. Okay, a lot of you are ready for this. Ace of Cups. You want this new beginning in love, a new beginning in your relationships, in your 7th house, in your living situation, in your relationship, and just in general. Okay, and you guys are going from being more in your masculine energy, where maybe you were like dating, playing the field, or just being more masculine. If you've been in a relationship this entire time and you never separated from someone, this is you going from kind of being the domineering one to now kind of being more the feminine one, and allowing your person to take the reins. Or, you know, some of you could be dealing with like a water sign as well, is what I'm seeing, or someone with water in their chart. But you're basically going from this type of secret, darker stuff. And also, guys, self-value and self-respect is not just about sleeping around. It could be about how you treat your body. So like less alcohol, less, you know, substances, and more like healthy lifestyle, healthy eating. That's what I see here as well coming in. I see there being the Aries energy. Interesting. There's a big emphasis here on your image, the way you show up, the way you want to look is what you're going to be revamping. A lot of you are literally going to like put more love into your routine, into actually like becoming who you want to be, not so much mentally and emotionally and financially, but more so like physically, right? You guys can be going through like a big change. This full moon in Libra, I see it like triggering something in you that says, you know what, I want to make a change, a physical appearance change, or I want to like start going for like a healthier diet. Because a lot of you had like these weird addictions in the past, and like no judgment, but when I say weird, I don't mean like, oh my God, that's so weird. No, because God knows that I can relate to anything you guys have gone through. I probably can relate to it. Like I'm, you know, but at the same time, because I've overcome all these, you know, weird addictions or just like struggles or whatever, I can also see like the other side. So they're not bad or anything like that, you guys. It's just when I said that, I just meant, well, I did feel like for someone though, it could be a weird addiction, like some like specific, like, I don't know, like an addiction, or like a bad addiction to like, let's say, I don't know, you have like an addiction to Pringles or Oreo cookies, and they're like always in your pantry, and it's like you sneak them at night, and it's like some people that live with you might not even know, okay, but this is like some sort of like eating situation or something with food, or it could be like related to other things like substances or behaviors. Okay, you guys, so whatever it is, you guys, it's you finally moving away from that and deciding, you know, I love myself. I want to start treating myself better and not like participating in this type of behavior. And so that's what this full moon is doing. So moving forward though, you guys look good. You're showing up strong. There is some sort of ending though that wants to come in, a rebirth. Interesting. So I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, but you might end up, something might not work out. Okay, it could be either a relationship, five of wands, but it doesn't have to be. But we are looking at your 7th house. For others of you, it could be some sort of fighting or arguing with a colleague or a coworker, or something at the workplace where you have to defend yourself. Queen of Wands, and you feel like you have to like stand up for what you believe in, but it's not coming from a analytical, diplomatic way. I feel, my loves, like it's coming from a temperamental, emotionally charged energy between between Mars and Pluto, right? Aries and Scorpio. It's almost like you guys are going to end up reacting to the situation, and you might have to start something over. It could be relationship. For others of you, it's working at a new place, and for others of you, you're going to be moving or relocating because you might like just not be happy anymore with where you're living. So I do see there being a lot of change in the next 6 months, Scorpio. You guys are the first sign where this part of the reading was not this beautiful, great outcome. And I'm not saying that this outcome is bad, and I'm not saying that there's bad stuff coming in. It's actually quite beautiful because we can see here like love is coming in, happiness and satisfaction, and wish fulfillment, and a new path and journey, and a wish come true. But just be mindful that in the next 6 months, there will be something here about rebuilding the home, or buying a home, purchasing a home, moving into a new home. Some of you might have to, I don't know, maybe your rent is increasing, or like I heard that for someone, but others of you, it's just like work. You might change jobs. It's just a change. It's not a bad thing. Don't feel like you're going to like fight with someone and then things are going to like go to shit. No, the 5 of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be that. It also indicates, think of Wands like movement, fire meets change. And then between Mars and Pluto, I'm seeing work and home. I'm seeing 4th house energy with the number 22, but there's also this energy that we spoke about between, okay, the Aries energy and the Scorpio energy. So that's what I'm seeing, you guys. Be sure to check out your other placements, just so that, you know, in case you want like a different energy as well, or you want a different final outcome. But I think that's very useful to note. That way you guys are prepared, and you guys can be 2 steps ahead that there will be some sort of change in the next 6 months, right? Okay. Refinement. A lot of you are refining your approach to relationship, and that's what's being healed. Okay, number 6, there's major healing surrounding a past relationship as well. And Scorpio, ultimately, you guys are focusing on yourself. Like, you guys moving forward, this full moon in Libra is triggering this focus on you, focus on your happiness, focus on your wishes, on your dreams, on your goals, on your manifestation, and no longer dwelling on the past. Some of you are deciding that you don't want to be in a relationship. Some of you want to be single, and that is a-okay. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Beautiful, though. You're very guided. The 3rd eye is opening up quite a lot. And with this hope energy, number 38, it's showing me that this thing that's happening is not going to be a big, scary thing. I'm getting that actually this is something that you have been wanting for a while, where you wanted to either move, relocate, change jobs, or work somewhere else, or experience some sort of change in this area, these areas of your life. And so you're going to actually experience this change. And I do feel like it's a positive change. Let's actually look into it. Why not? I'm not going to leave you guys like that. What is this change bringing in the next 6 months? Really? Okay. What else? No, I'm kidding. So you have the Hermit. Okay, what else is coming in for our beautiful Scorpios? Please. Okay, yeah. I mean, I did pick that up initially. So I don't know. I feel like, and I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. So I don't know. But you can come back, Scorpio, and let me know. If you are dating someone, it might, fizzle out. Okay. But for some of you, it's because, like, someone's moving. Like, someone might have to relocate, and that's why the relationship can't go on. So I would just say, oh my God, I feel like, I can't believe I just said that. I don't like delivering bad news, but I was about to say, just enjoy what you can when you can. Enjoy your person as much as you can, because you just never know, you guys. Like, I feel like not everyone's going to go through that energy, but because there's the 5 of Cups with the 5 of Wands, I definitely feel like there's change. Now, for others of you, this is just saying that a lot of you are really going to go within and do a lot of soul searching, because if you guys are moving, relocating, or changing jobs, what's happening here with the 5 of Cups, it doesn't just have to be romantic, right? The 7th house is business partners and colleagues. It can just be that you're moving away from people that you once loved or that you love so much, and you're like, oh my God, this is really hard and bittersweet. But with the Hermit mode, I see you guys actually taking stock of the situation, going within, seeking answers, gaining wisdom and clarity, and realizing, you know what, this is what I have to do, and I have to move on to the next phase in my life, the next chapter, and doing what you have to do, right? Queen of Swords, and not being afraid to, like, cut something out, you guys. So Scorpio, there's a lot of awesome energy coming in. Big decisions, big changes are happening in the next 6 months for you. But you know what's great is that you're no longer in this you're no longer in this situation that you deserve a lot better than, that is finally gone. Okay, this isn't something that's still happening. This thing is something from the past, and it's gonna, like, this full moon in Libra is like an energetic portal that's gonna, like, leave that in the past. It won't come back. Okay, and this is what, well, we already spoke about what it was. It could be relationship, or like this dark behavior or pattern or toxic trait or belief. Something about the home. A lot of you are going to be experiencing refinement in your living situation. So you're going to actually move into the type of home that you would like, afford the type of home you'd like, type of furniture that you want. Beautiful energy. You're also, if you're like, you have children, you're going to be refining your approach to your parenting style and trying to add more, yeah. I felt like I was going to say more nurturing and care, but then between the Scorpio and the Virgo, I feel like it's not that energy at all. It's actually the opposite. So, but whatever it is, it's you kind of saying, okay, things have to change in the home life, and you're ready to, like, lay the line and say, this is how it's going to be, from now on, and really making it happen. If you're single or you're by yourself, you don't have kids, then Scorpio, this is you guys, like, just saying, it's time for me to live the life that I want and that I deserve. And you're not allowing the past to hold you back, and past relationships and people and, things that didn't work out. It's like you are going for what you want full force, and it's beautiful. Just remember, you have Mars and Pluto with 2-5 in the tarot. So there is going to be a change, and it's going to lead to a rebirth. It's going to lead you to a life that you really want. I see soulmate connection for some of you here in the background. So maybe what I'm seeing is like you're with a soulmate or something for some of you that doesn't really tend to say much or give too much of their opinion. They're just more of a supportive role in your life. And I just feel like they're going to be there in the background no matter what, supporting you while you go through what you go through. So the changes in your life. So beautiful reading. Love it. Let's go ahead and quickly do angel messages. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated, give the video a thumbs up. Okay, a lot of you have Leo or Cancer in your chart. Whoever I'm reading for has Leo, Cancer, Aries, or Sagittarius. Wow, we see that right here again. So Cancer energy heavily. Courage and bravery. Your angels are saying that it's going to take a lot of like bravery, and you need to be courageous as you take these steps forward in your life and make this big change and take action, okay? But it's going to be okay. You're super supported. Power and intention, okay? It's an important time to be very clear on this full moon with your intention moving forward, with what you're done with and what you want to release and what you want to call in, okay? It's not quite like new moon energy in the sense that we're not really starting fresh things. It's more so like tying up loose ends and making amends with situations that didn't work out. And so be very clear on that and realize that the path is fully open to you, Scorpio, to go after your dream, to go after your goal, and do what's going to bring you happiness. Earth and ground as well. You're being called to, during this full moon, your angels want you to like make time to spend, you know, time in nature and meditating and grounding your energy, my beautiful Scorpios. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, let's do a spirit guide message. Work through your fears. Okay, so there are fears here. Yeah, a lot of you have had fears surrounding work. So even though you want to go for something at your job or in relationships, there's fears that it might not work out. You guys are feeling very fearful, and that's how you felt to this point. And so I see you guys overcoming that fear, right? Aries, I didn't notice this before, but Aries, the number 1, you have, okay, so you have 111, and then you have the number 3 here. And the 1 energy with Aries, it's very fearless. Okay, so this is being fearless and brave and saying, you know what, I'm going to move past my fears and go for it. And I see you guys going for it. You are taking action. And a lot of you are going to run into some sort of obstacle or challenge along the way, but you will be able to overcome it. And it's going to require a lot of mental, like self-analyzing or really psychoanalyzing yourself when it comes to this issue. There's going to be a bump in the road. Okay, you guys, but you can overcome it. You will overcome it. And a win-win outcome is forecast. So you're going to be okay. And so is the other person involved or the people involved. So no need to worry there. And that's your reading, my beautiful Scorpio. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for being here. Leave an emoji, by the way. Let me know that you were on the video. Connect, Divine Fam. I love you so much. And thank you for all the love and support. Welcome, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and jump into your full moon in Libra reading. So what this reading is, we're going to look at, and what it's about is what's leaving your life, what challenges are leaving your life during this full moon, and what's coming in as a result, or what new opportunities want to come in. And it's also kind of looking at like what's come full circle, because this is the full moon energy. And because it is in Libra, we're going to be looking at the 7th house as well as the 1st house type of like axis. We're really going to focus on the 7th house part of this axis, which is going to look at romantic relationships, as well as business partnerships, connections, and your 7th house in terms of like material gains, pleasure, luxury, things like that, like Venus in the 7th, okay? So that's really what we're looking at here. So let's go ahead and look at that for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, I actually feel like I'm being called to give a specific channeled message right now. But I feel like it is for all of you, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on. So you have the 2 of Wands. So with the 2 of Wands here, there's like, you've accomplished a goal. You've accomplished something in your life, okay? This is surrounding a move, okay, a move, a purchase, educational goal, like graduation. For others of you, it's a degree. For others of you, it's in your health, in your lifestyle, or a trip or something like that, vacation, I don't know. But recently there was some sort of happy moment, celebration, success, money coming in or something like that, or a purchase of a home, or I don't know. And yeah, Pluto energy number 22, Cancerian energy as well, right? So with the moon card. So I'm just seeing that, let's focus on this energy. So in the recent past, there's been an accomplishment. There's been, a goal. But now it's time to like, you've been probably pausing and trying to figure out exactly how to move forward, right? So that's what you're facing during this full moon, is releasing your fears, releasing fears that are preventing you from experiencing the life that you truly want. Okay, now maybe some of you are married. Maybe some of you have children. Maybe some of you are single. Whatever it is, okay, it's like you are being called to look at those fears that you've had surrounding your family life, the fourth house. Maybe some of you feel like everything's going to fall apart. Maybe some of you feel like everything is on the brink of, you know, just coming to an end. A lot of you feel like you don't know what's going to happen, right? Pluto energy. You feel like, is this relationship over? Is my marriage over? Is this long-term friendship or family dynamic or whatever it is, because everyone's going through something different, coming to an end, right? We're focusing on relationships in general, 7th house. And it's really upsetting. For a lot of you, it's also lifestyle. Maybe you have to move and you're concerned about like maybe leaving the city and moving to the country or the suburbs, right? You're someone here, let me know if you are, like, what are you going through that's making you feel a little bit confused and worried? Because I see it. I can see it here that a lot of you are worried or sad or feeling like something's ending and needs to start over. And you're very conscious of it, Sag. So whatever it is, let me know. And then, but I just want to say this. Ultimately, what you're moving towards is happiness, joy, and abundance, wish fulfillment. Okay, the life of your dreams. A new beginning, a new start, and taking fast action. Okay, you're going to be called to do all of this in the next 3 months, moving into the next 6 months. Okay, from this full moon in Libra to the full moon in Aries in October, there is a major shift that's taking place. You've done what you needed to do, right? There's something that you guys have accomplished recently or something, you know, you've achieved that's now going to allow you to experience this happiness in your life, Sagittarius. But some of you are worried that you might go at it alone, or that your relationships are no longer going to be the same, or your whole life you feel like could be changing, and it's very like scary and emotional. So can we explore like what is this what is this like fear energy about? Okay, a lot of you are scared that if you move or with someone or take your relationship to the next level, or like something like that, because this is 7th house, okay, that you're not going to be happy, that you're going to be miserable, you're going to be sad, that there isn't going to be any pleasure and fun and childlike wonder. Okay, that's basically what it comes down to. A lot of you Sagittarius feel like, okay, if I move forward in this relationship, if I do this, if I take this path in my life, am I going to experience my 10 of Cups? So what are the options here? What are the 2 paths you're considering? Okay, you're considering that path, which is telling me that you want to, some of you are considering leaving a relationship or going at something by yourself and kind of like pursuing a new life. Okay, a new life in terms of dating or your living situation. But what's the other option here? To be stuck in to stay with someone who from the past, who you've been with for some time, and to continue being in this financial relationship, right? You're the Queen of Pentacles, they're the King of Pentacles. So they work a lot, they have money, they have something going for them. They do. And you guys are both mature, and you guys are both probably older for some of you, or you guys have just been in a longer relationship. But why are you considering leaving, Sag? Please tell me why, Sagittarius. Why are you Judgment? Why are you literally stuck between these 2 choices? I mean, we saw the fear, but what's really at the root of the fear? Money. Money is at the root of the fear, Sagittarius. You feel like money won't be enough. You're scared that some of you are scared that this person's going to try to manipulate and control you financially. Some of you are scared that there's going to be lack. Okay. Some of you are scared that some of you feel like you can't leave because of money. Some of you feel like you have to stay with someone for money or the resources they provide. Okay, when I say for money, it doesn't have to mean that they're spoiling you and taking care of you. It could just mean that you both pay half of the rent. Okay, you know what I mean? It's something where you feel like it would be a lot easier financially on you if you were with this person, essentially. So this is kind of turning into a love reading. But I mean, I feel like you guys, ultimately, it's telling me that you have happiness is meant for you no matter what. Okay, your 10 of Cups is meant for you either way. And you guys are going to overcome the doubt and the confusion and the situation. A lot of you are really confused at this time. You're unsure about how to move forward. You really just don't know. A lot of you just want to start over in your love life. A lot of you want a new beginning. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you decide that you want to leave someone and start over, that it's going to lead you to your 10 of Cups. but I also can't tell you what to do. And because you have to overcome your own struggles and challenges. Okay, this is surrounding the 4th house. So it's someone you live with, it's someone you're in a relationship with, it's your living situation. Okay, some of you are being called to move. Like if it has nothing to do with relationship because you're single, it's basically you feeling like, okay, if I stay here, I'll have like more financial, in this situation, I'll have like financial stability or more guarantee in my pay or something. But if I go towards this new beginning in my business or my finances or a new job or move or relocate, then I have to start over, and I'm going to be starting over, and I'm scared that I won't be happy or might not experience that happiness. Okay, but you are all promised this happiness. You just have to embark on this new journey. You have to do it. Now, Sagittarius, some of you are going to, back to the love message, some of you are going to be like, I'm going to, like, listen, Sag, for those of you who want to stay with someone, okay, and decide to stay with your person, know that there's an opportunity to start things over, to start things fresh. Know that there will be happiness, okay? This is like fear. This is all fear. So let's transmute that energy. And know, Sagittarius, that either way, whichever path you take, whether it's to be with a person, to continue to be in the marriage, or to move on forward, or to be with the old job or company or whatever, instead of pursuing something else, that it's going to lead you towards happiness. Why? Because my beautiful Sagittarius, you are fully supported by the universe. You are supported and you're on your highest path. I know this because I've been doing your readings for some time, and you guys always come through with the same energy, right? So I just feel like you guys are going to be okay. And there's something here about starting over. Okay, a lot of you have to start over, whether it's with the same person you've been with or someone completely new. You guys, go for it. Don't be afraid. Know that it will work out. But I feel like you guys have to really think about, and this is where it's not my place to tell you, you know, like what's worth it, what's not. Is it really that bad and you should leave, or is it salvageable? You know, this isn't a personal reading. It's not a therapy session. I mean, I wish it was, because I would much rather be able to speak to people and listen to their problems and give them advice, because I wanted to be a psychologist when I was really young. I used to do that, you guys. I actually, my first like little online business was when I was like 14, and I created fake celebrity profiles where I would pretend to be celebrities, okay, on MySpace, and I would basically offer like therapy sessions where people thought that they were speaking to, for whatever reason, these people, oh my god, it's so funny. I'm like, these people are idiots. That's so bad. But they thought they were speaking to the actual celebrity. And it just would be like counseling and stuff. And I started like charging for it and making money. And it was the whole thing. But that was like what I really enjoyed doing. And I just got like an aha moment that maybe what I really do enjoy doing is giving advice and helping people and being of support. So I hope that my tarot readings are doing that. You know, well, I know they do, because a lot of you give beautiful feedback. But that's always like my intention, right? Is to be supportive. But I just wish like we could communicate, you know, like, oh my god. So it is what it is, though. I feel like also it keeps it, it's better this way, because sometimes when you actually get to know people and communicate, right? Like, I feel like, think about, have you ever been in therapy and it's like you've been going to the same therapist for like over 6 months or a year, and after a while it's like they're just like rolling their eyes at you because you don't change and you keep coming back with the same crying over the same bullshit. Sorry. So I just got that thing in my head that came in like a little vision of how that's why it's probably better this way. So it's like more remote. But no, there's something beautiful about being able to connect with people one-on-one and have those sessions. So that's something that I plan on doing and want to do. I mean, I've done that for years in my other work and the work that I actually, you know, my line of work, what I went to school for. But I'm here now doing this tarot. So yeah, Sag, I mean, what's going on? Like, let me know what it is. Tell me so I can continue tapping into your energy, right? And then continue doing these readings, and they can be more accurate like that. But oh, beautiful. Ultimately, this is a new beginning in love, 2 of Cups. So it is going to be 2 people coming together and like rekindling the flame, igniting the passion all over again. So if you have been questioning, guys, like, I just feel like, my beautiful Sag, if you've been with someone for a long time and you love them, even if they drive you nuts, it's salvageable. If you want to go on your own path, it's okay. Either way, you're going to be okay. You know what I mean? Let's look at this energy here, though. Like, if you do decide to like completely walk away, what's happening? Really, though? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like that's more for the people who are in a like work situation, but I don't know. I feel like either way, you guys, you're going to be okay. You have all these, like, you have the 10 of Cups here and the 10 of Pentacles there. It's like justice, but also at the same time, you guys, Wow. It's saying that a lot of you might finally experience the financial justice that you deserve. Like maybe someone's been keeping you stuck or limited, and you might feel fearful, like, oh my God, I need them to like help me pay rent. But I feel like if for some of you, there's like something else right around the, oh my God, that's such, I don't want to like tell anyone to leave someone, but oh my God. And you guys just really have to figure out like what's best for you. Okay, Sag, just know that either way, you're going to be okay. Love you. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Watch your sun, moon, and rising. Stay tuned for more readings, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All the playlists are in the description box. So you can go ahead and click on those links and get your, full, your monthly readings in case you missed them or it's your first time tuning into the channel. Okay, there are playlists there with the love and relationship readings as well as the money, career, and finance readings. And I do strongly recommend that if you are dealing with this type of love situation or you are in a tricky situation, to check out the love and relationship reading, because I remember that the Sagittarius readings are really strong and powerful for April. And I did 3 readings. So there's singles, those who are committed, and those who are in separation. So you can all get specific detailed messages. Again, this is the full moon reading. It's general. We just kind of glance at what's taking place during this full moon for you, what's come full circle. So I love you all so much. I really do. And know that it's all going to work out and be okay, and that you've come so far, and what's meant to be will be. I mean, I feel like this is a fitting time to say it. And that's kind of what I'm getting with your reading, because I feel like you guys are going to be okay no matter what. So I love you guys so much. Claim it in the comment section or leave whatever comment you want, and I'll see you guys very soon. Welcome, Capricorn. Capricorn, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I hope that you're all doing really well. Can I get the Capricorn energies, please? Okay, so this is the energies here. Okay, let's look at what's coming in, please. So we're looking at the recent past. We're looking at what's leaving your life, what's being phased out. What you're moving away from, what's come full circle in your life. Okay, so that's what this full moon in Libra is going to be clearing out for you. It's also kind of like the lessons you've learned, if any. And then we're going to look at the present energy moving into the next 6 months. So from the full moon in Libra to the full moon in Aries. And we're going to look at like what's coming in for you, okay, for this next cycle. So let's go ahead and clarify before I get into it. But I can see off the bat that a lot of you have been like many of you, okay, my beautiful Capricorns, have gone through a lot of like anxiety in the last 6 months. A lot of you could have been paranoid or feeling like you can't trust those around you. There's someone that you felt like you couldn't trust. Either they were Pisces or Gemini, or you have Pisces or Gemini, but in your chart, but you also showed up here, Capricorn. So I do see that this is you feeling as though you wanted to give love to someone, or you wanted to express yourself romantically. By the way, we're looking at the 7th house energy in honor of the full moon in Libra. So it is going to focus on relationships overall. So it's not just romantic, but so like I said, this could be at work. So this could be with colleagues. This doesn't have to just be romantic. And this is just someone who is making you feel very mistrustful, or like you couldn't trust them. Okay, if a lot of you felt like you had to like really guard yourselves, protect yourselves, you felt like people were out to get you, and maybe they were. Okay, maybe they were. Maybe there was genuinely someone near you in the work environment or in the home that you felt like you had to watch your back against. Well, in the present moment, there's a tower moment coming in, leading into the full moon. And so this tower moment, what's it about, please, Spirit? What's this tower moment about? Yeah, this has to do with those people around you. It's someone around you. I'm getting community work. Okay, Aquarius energy, even friends. It could be friends. So they could be an Aquarius or a Taurus. You could have Aquarius or Taurus in your chart. But this tower moment is coming in because I'm hearing there needs to be a cleanup on aisle 3 when it comes to who you keep in your circle or those closest to you, Capricorn. And so you guys are just simply going to be experiencing some sort of relationship coming to an end. Okay, it's like karma is being served, it's being delivered. But I feel like you guys are going to be fine either way. I don't feel like the karma is necessarily happening to you. I feel like there's just a lesson that needs to be learned. After all, that's what karma is. And so I feel like you're protected in this situation though, because you have the number 11, which for me is my way of knowing that the angels are protecting you and that you are protected. So it's kind of saying like you're going to be okay during this Tower moment, but it's just something to look at and to consider. And a lot of you, what you're going to be doing in this next month during this full moon energy is the High Priestess. You're going to be like really just like, it's like a lot of you have a higher, bigger, it's like a lot of you are seeing clearly in the situation with this relationship or persons or people's. And so it's like, you know what to do. You know, it's like you're just allowing the relationships to crumble because you wanted people to show their true cards and they did. And I'm just feeling like this is not going to affect you in any major way. It's actually not going to phase you. And you're going to be like, you know what? Good riddance. I deserve better. If you're not really genuine, if you're not down, then you need to go. And like, that's just what it is. But at the same time, it's like, I don't even see you guys needing to communicate this. I don't even see you guys fighting anyone. Like, there's no queen of this, queen of nothing. There's no, it's just High Priestess, right? And it's like, you're just in your goddess or God energy, you know, keeping to yourself, doing what you do, using your inner wisdom and manifesting through your thoughts and your beliefs in your mind and clearing out the people who no longer need to be part of your life. Yeah. Gemini energy, again, friends, like social scene, social life, people around you. But this is you also like really learning a lot. I feel like you're learning a lot about your third house. And this is something that's in the air. And as a result of the full moon in Libra, you're going to experience this. It's going to be a big wake-up call in your third house, Capricorn. Friendships, things like that, okay? For a lot of you, it's like, could be work-related, but this is, we're focusing on full moon and Libra energy, and I don't see that happening. But ultimately, this is bringing balance and justice into your life, right? Because any snakes in the grass are going to be revealed, and it's like, who wants to live in paranoia or feeling like you can't trust those around you? I feel like you guys are tired of feeling that way. I feel like you guys have felt that way with at least one person because it's very highlighted in this reading. And it could also just be in general. It doesn't even have to be with specific people. It can just be a general feeling that you've had for like the last year or last 6 months where you just feel like you're really, it's like lots of self-preservation here. And it's like, as much as you want to open up and be this Queen of Cups and you want to give your heart and you want to share love with people or a romantic partner, it's almost like a lot of you have been feeling like you couldn't, or like if you did, people weren't like receptive to you the way you would like, or whenever you were, people would like stab you in the back in the past. I feel like honestly, like a lot of you have gone through these types of moments where anytime you open up, it's like that person plays you or takes your kindness for weakness, Capricorn. So it's almost like you guys have gone through this whole thing throughout your whole life. I'm getting like, I'm going far back into childhood is what I'm seeing here. Kind of reminds me of the Aries energy, but this is an energy that's being dealt with and addressed during this full moon. So what you're moving into though is like money. I see a lot of career success here. The Devil. I see a lot of Mars energy. Lots of career work is going to be paying off. A lot of you are going to start a new job in the next 6 months, or relocate for work, or start working remotely. Others of you are going into business with someone or going to a business contract in the next 6 months that's going to take you to where you want to be. And wherever you've been dealing with the shadow or imbalances in your life, I see you overcoming that. So from here till the new moon in Aries, you're going to be working through your ego, working through your addictions, working through your shadow tendencies, anything where you are maybe not in your light. Okay, it's going to be revealed to you. So there is a lot of shadow work that's going to be done in the next 6 months, but there's nothing wrong with that, you guys. It is what it is. Just be mindful of it and know that you will overcome it and you're going to come out on top. And what's beautiful is that it's leading you towards Venus energy, number 16. Okay, this is Libra, 7th house. So Venus in the 7th house, it's leading you to overcoming any financial struggle, delay, struggles in your relationships, romantic, business partnerships. It could also anything like where you feel like you can't afford certain things. That's all going to come to an end by October. Like from here to October, it's all going to play itself out. But once you're there in October, you're going to be able to look back and say, wow, now like I've come far. I can really like buy these things now, afford a better apartment, afford a nicer home, whatever it is. And a lot of you are also going to be able to say, wow, look at all the people I've met. Look at all the connections I've made, because there's a lot of business connections that want to come in, opportunities, money, finances, resources is very highlighted here. I mean, the Devil has its things, but there's also these good things that come with it. So we have to look at that as well. And just be careful, guys, with the partying and the drinking and all this overdoing anything, you know, okay, sex, all that. Be careful, because I'm telling you that Devil energy is very present and you guys are feeling very fiery and passionate, Capricorn. And while that's all great and all for some people, you know, and like I'm all about that empowerment stuff, at the same time, you have to like know when, you know, identify, okay, is this my ego? Is this the shadow? Or is this my divine feminine energy or my divine feminine masculine, right? So a lot of you are doing shadow work, Capricorn. That's just what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, you know, it's like enjoy yourself, okay, until you learn the lesson, right? If you're really unaware of it, it's not technically your fault. So just enjoy it until you can't enjoy it no more, because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like a lot of you have these behaviors that you aren't aware of or that you don't see as being a problem, maybe because other people are doing them. But just because other people are doing them doesn't mean it's healthy or that it's self-loving. And so a lot of you are going to be waking up to that, Capricorn. And that's why I just said until you do, enjoy it. Okay. Nothing wrong with it. No judgment here. So I love you guys so much. And let's quickly do some Green Witch oracles for the Capricorns. Memory. Wow. That card always throws me off, but it's a very powerful card. But in this case, I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, well, you have the North Node and then you have Libra on that card with the sun. So there's a lot of happiness that wants to come in. I feel like a lot of you could be meeting someone from the past, or you could be meeting like childhood friends in the next 6 months. There's something here about the past playing it's coming back, but it's like positive things of the past. So maybe it was like going back to your hometown in the next 6 months over the summer, or like going back to where you grew up, or seeing old friends. I don't know, like, but there's just a lot of happiness here. A lot of you are also like going to be looking at your childhood or your upbringing and kind of like focusing more on like, okay, what were those happy times and what about it made me happy, and how can I like reapply that into my life so that I'm experiencing a life that's like more in line with my true happiness and the things that I enjoyed as a child, as a kid, as opposed to who I become, you know, based off of my ego identity or whatever. If that resonates, then great. Hopefully that did resonate. Okay, wholeness. So you guys are like experiencing this beautiful shift right now. Okay, this is Aquarius energy here with the number 33. So master teacher number, where a lot of you are going to be wanting to really follow your soul's path, your okay, so I feel like Capricorn, I feel like a lot of you are becoming masters. I don't know, I feel like a lot of you are studying like occult knowledge, the arts. It could be the dark arts, it could be light work. Hopefully it's light work, but whatever it is, you guys are becoming really powerful. Witches and like wizards or warlocks or whatever, magicians, you guys are becoming powerful. Okay, also just as light workers, my beautiful light workers, Capricorns, if there are any light workers here, okay. So you are all, oh my God. No, yeah, it's beautiful. You're all like really, wait, I want to say that, but it's like, it doesn't give that vibe. It doesn't, I was gonna say ascending, but it doesn't give that. No, it is like an ascension. It's just like, why do I get this feeling that a lot of you have a lot of shadow? And like, no judgment, because I've been in my, I've gone into the shadow, very, very deep into the shadow at one point. So I get it. I understand the shadow. I have no problem with the shadow. Okay. Sometimes I wish I could go back to the shadow, you know, like, oh my, I can't believe I said that, but not in like a bad way. Just with certain things, because when you, sometimes you do so much shadow work that you get to the point where you're no longer connecting with the 3D world. And so sometimes that part gets a little lonely. Not lonely, but you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. So anyway, but for you guys, I feel like it's different. I feel like it's not this like, I feel like it's very witchy. It's very alchemical. It's almost like a lot of you work with the shadow and do a lot of manifestation work with the shadow. Okay, so it's like lots of ego stuff, because you have the devil here, and it's like very like money. I feel like money, like a lot of you focus on like I feel like a lot of you listen to like R&B and rap and stuff like that, or just like stuff that's like not necessarily so high vibrational, but that still taps into like money. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, but you guys are becoming like powerful, like I said, period. Like, you know, how you, what source you tap into, whether it's light or dark, that's a personal decision. I mean, you know, that's like whatever, it is what it is. So hopefully it's light, because this is of the light over here. So 44 victory. Yes, Aries energy. I love it. So you guys are going to be victorious, and you're coming out on top. You're becoming your own boss, leader, the queen or the king of your life, the emperor, the empress, and you guys are just like doing it. Okay, you're going to be wearing your crown wherever you were dealing with this mental health issues, with paranoia, isolation, depression. Okay, you're gonna be victorious. You're overcoming it. I'm hearing a lot of you have to do a lot of self-love. And yes, okay, now I'm getting it. You guys have to start doing light work, light magic. If you've been doing dark magic, y'all, it's not gonna get you where you want to be. I'm telling you, I know it feels good sometimes. I know you might get your results, but it does not last. Okay, it won't. Like, and there's always something, a consequence. So guys, stop doing like dark stuff and like, oh, just because like I feel like that's what like has gotten you in that position in the first place, wherever you've had those like mental health issues and stuff. And you are being called to like align more with your light energy and your divine feminine energy, and just like heal yourselves, okay, with love and light, not like greed and power and ego, okay? And I mean, there's nothing wrong with the shadow, okay? We all have it. So yeah, that's your reading. You have, by the way, you have 44 and 33. Okay, powerful numbers, powerful. You guys are building your legacies, your generational wealth, Capricorn. Okay, be sure to check out your money, career, and finance reading. I'm getting that there's a powerful message there. If you haven't checked it out, get on that reading, money, career, and finance. The playlist is in the description box, or if you click on my channel and go to the homepage, then it'll pop up on there as well. But I love you guys so much, my beautiful Capricorns. Like the video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know you're a Capricorn, and let's go ahead and wrap this up with some angel messages. So your angels are wanting you to know that it's okay to ask and for what you want, and pray for the things that you want and stuff like that. Or what I would say also, like, what is more like doing manifestation work. I mean, I don't want to get into details about how to pray and how to manifest and how to do these things, okay? Not on here. This is not the channel for it. But power and intention. So there's a lot of power for you during this full moon, and your intention. Your angels want you to get very clear on what do you want, who are you, what side are you on? It's like people are like, why do we have to pick a side? Well, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, what do you truly stand for, Capricorn, is what you're being asked to look at. What do you truly stand for? What are your values? Like, are you more of this materialistic type of energy, or do you value love more? And listen, there's nothing wrong with either one, okay? There's nothing wrong with either one. But what I'm saying is that your angels want you to be clear on exactly what you want, your energy, your intentions. Is it all about you, or is it about being of service to humanity? Is it about your pockets, or is it about the collective? I don't know. Like, and if you want both, you can have both. Trust me, I believe in both. I'm all about it. But that's not, I guess, what I meant by both. What I meant by not being in the middle is in terms of your heart and your intention. Everyone can manifest wealth and abundance and money and riches, okay? What you do with it and your heart is what I mean by intention. So, and if you are someone who's not choosing love and stuff like that, that's not like me. That's not what I vibe with. But I don't judge it, because I am love. I am compassion. And also, I understand it because, like I said earlier, I've gone through it. So, you do you. But all I'm saying is that this is saying it's time to be clear, Capricorn. There's no more shifting in between timelines and shifting between the darkness and the light. And one minute you want to be this, but the next you go back into the ego. It's time to pick your core belief, your core energy and intention, and then proceed forward, okay? Even if you wanted the money and the cars and the houses and all this stuff, right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's not darkness. It's how you go about it. It's the energy behind it. It's your heart, your intention, okay? I hope that made sense. So anyhow, I love you all. Let's do spirit guide message. A win-win outcome is forecast. Oh, sheesh. And emotions are running high. Whew, I feel like I need to take a break. So emotions are running high. Just be mindful during this full moon. Don't argue with anyone. Don't feed into any negativity. And know that a win-win outcome is forecast for all parties involved when it comes to any relationship issues, and even the people that you're cutting out and moving away from. Because quite honestly, excuse me, a lot of these people, not to sound like, oh my God, but there are certain people, okay, Capricorn, that have been like, they're bad influences, or they're like lowering your vibration or something, or keeping your consciousness lower than what it has to be. It's like, they're not very divine. Let's just put it like that. And there's, like I said, y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. If you are not wanting to be divine, then fine. just get off the channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. You're more than welcome to stay if you don't mind the fact that I'm more focused on the light than, you know, the shadow. Okay, in terms of like the core intention and belief and who I choose to be and stuff and what my channel stands for. So, but like I said, if you do want to get rid of people who aren't serving you, this is the great full moon to do it, because it's going to be revealed to you and you're going to see very clearly. And my beautiful Capricorn, you're all amazing and you're all beautiful and you're all so important and powerful, and you're becoming very powerful. And that's kind of why I felt called to say this to you guys, because I almost felt like if I don't say this and you don't hear it, someone could literally let that power get to their head. And I feel like that's in the bad way, to their ego, right? And that's where we see a lot of people go left, is that, and they don't truly find, because you can manifest the money, you can manifest the wealth, you can manifest all that, but will you have a spirit at the end of it? Will you have your, not even a spirit, everyone has it, a soul? Will your soul be still of the light? Will it be in line with love and unity? Will you truly be happy? And I feel like we really have to look at that Capricorn. And I don't know why it's coming out in your reading so heavy, but I just feel like it's a reflection of the world we live in, Capricorn. And maybe it's a generational thing, I don't know, but I think it's just the world we live in today with the way it's been. And I don't know. I think it's very materialistic. And while I am not one that's like free of that, you know, like I still have my desires and things that I want and things that I do and create and manifest. But I just felt like saying that because like a lot of you are about to be like full force manifestation mode, accomplishing your goals and your dreams. So that's why Spirit is saying like it's just important, Capricorn, that you get clear on like who you are when it comes to like what side you're on, when it comes to like the battle between like light and dark and stuff like that. And I don't know why I'm being called to say that. Like maybe there's just like a lot of people tuning in that are like maybe battling their own shadow, and so they're like being tempted by the darkness. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like I was called to say that, so I stand by what I said. But thanks for tuning in, you guys. I love you all so much. You're on your highest path. Check out your other readings. I promise you they're not this heavy, Capricorn. I actually think your money, career, and finance reading was like one of my favorite ones. So I think it was like one of the best ones. But and I'm all about the career, the finance, and the money. Trust me. So I love you. Bye. Aquarius, welcome Aquarius to your full moon in Libra reading. Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what's come full circle. Okay, what's leaving your life. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit giggly, just because the Capricorn reading was making me giggle. So we're gonna go ahead and see like what you are moving away from, what's leaving your life, and what you're moving towards. Okay, Aquarius, please. What is this full moon in Libra really like bringing full, you know, to the center of your, you know, bringing out and being like revealing to you? And what's like challenging period is coming to an end in your life, please? Okay. And I just want to make this one, okay, let's, interesting, okay. So with the full moon in Libra, right, we're going to focus on like the 7th house. So we're focusing on relationships. We're focusing on material, Venus and Libra. We're focusing on Venus and Libra. Okay, we're focusing on not just romantic, but relationships in general. Okay. So in the recent past, there was a lot of disappointment. This could have happened in the last 6 months, from the full moon in Aries of 2021 to this full moon in Libra of 2022. So I just feel, Aquarius, like there was heartbreak, disappointment, loss. Some of you could have broken up with someone, separated, divorced, something like that. Others of you could have just experienced like a loss at your job or a work situation, living situation, a home, or something that you really loved. And so a lot of you had to start over in the last 6 months, maybe even the last year, okay? From last year's full moon in Libra. Because I do these full moon readings in cycles. These are not monthly readings. These are more broad, okay? And there was this new beginning, Aquarius, that wanted to come in for you recently surrounding finances. So a lot of you could have recently embarked on a new job. You could have started a new job in the last 6 months, or a new business, or you have a new career path or something like that. Well, what I'm seeing is that a lot of you have been accomplishing success and goals, and you're achieving your 10 of Wands. You're achieving what you've wanted. Okay, Aquarius, many of you are really thriving. Okay, and for those of you who haven't been thriving, this is showing me that those delays are coming to an end. Okay, so if you like what I'm saying, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment and say I claim it, because that is how we can co-create this. Okay, so that those of you who are saying, oh my god, how could you say that, I'm struggling, I'm not doing well, yeah, keep saying that and you're gonna keep struggling. You know, literally, I'm not trying to be insensitive, you guys. I mean, I just feel like at this point, I mean, I have to be sensitive to the fact that some people are very new to manifestation, but you know, you would think that anyone who's like tuning in, but I know that some of you tune in because from other places, and it's not just like some of you literally it's your first time watching tarot. So, you know, but what I meant to say was, in like these readings aren't just me talking and you like, it's me delivering messages to help you create the life that you want, to create positive things. So whenever I say something positive, claim it. Okay, so that's what I mean by that. It's you believing it. It's not you sitting there saying, yeah, right. Because if you say, yeah, right, you're putting that out into the universe. You're telling the universe, I don't believe in my higher outcome. I don't believe in my dream life. I don't believe in my highest timeline, which is already happening, right? You just have to shift into it. So I'm here to be your mirror. I'm here to like look at the energies that are supporting what's played out and help you shift out of that, right? So claim it, claim it, claim it. And if you want to support the channel, be sure to leave those comments in the description box where you claim the reading or you say thank you or whatever you want, because it helps more people get to the channel. It helps it grow. Therefore, I can continue to deliver more messages for all of you. Okay. And I have more stuff, like fun things that I want to do. And so let's continue and move forward. So I do see a lot of happiness and success, whether you've experienced it or not recently, it wants to come in. And so for a lot of you, that's what's leaving. It's a period of struggle, challenge, and delay when it comes to a work situation, a living situation, and finances. Okay. For a lot of you though, relationship, I'm seeing that it's just the healing has been done and you guys are moving forward. You could be dating new people and putting yourselves out there, but like in the last 3 months, I feel like a lot of you have been focusing on your finances. And like I said, a lot of you have accomplished a lot of goals. So there is a shift happening for you, Aquarius, where you guys are moving into like a happy life, a happy reality, a happy timeline. Okay. Claim it, claim it, claim it, believe it. Okay. Say amen and tell God thank you. Okay. Because you are a creator and you create with your thoughts and your beliefs. So basically there's a lot of abundance and prosperity here and a lot of happiness and joy. And with the moon card, what I'm seeing though is that you're moving away from any space in your life where there was confusion, illusion, fears, doubts, uncertainty. Wherever you've had that in your life, you're finally cutting that out. You're doing it because Queen of Swords, you're realizing that your power, the power truly lies in your thoughts. Yes, we can take action. Yes, we can be very practical and overwork and drain our energy. But if we don't believe in ourselves, in the universe, in abundance, in wealth, in any of those things, and you know, your identity is based on something else, built on a different program, then you're going to keep getting those same results. But what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is that you're all experiencing like this leveling up where your fears are being cleared out during this full moon. Very beautiful energy. So be sure to work with like fears during this full moon, like do your prayer and your rituals and your letters and your burning, you know, fire rituals or whatever, where you're releasing fears and things like that. Very mental energy here with the Queen of Swords. And it's you standing up for what you believe in, for what you want, and going after it and saying, you know what, nothing's going to get in the way of my happiness any longer. Not me, not anyone else. And I see you guys really manifesting that moving forward after the full moon till we get to the full moon in Aries. And this is more so focused on your love life and your relationships when it comes to work, the work environment, the business, things like that, as well as your home, right? Venus in the 7th house. So it's like what we can afford, the type of home you can live in, the furniture you can have. That's what this full moon is really referring to here when we're tapping into. So yes, in the next 6 months, you will be able to afford more. King of Pentacles, you're going to be able to take care of those around you, take care of yourself. Aries, be the leader that you've always wanted to be the provider that you've wanted to be. A lot of you are going to get either move in with someone, meet someone. If you're single right now, you might meet someone where you're going to move in with them. A lot of you want to move in with someone or get married or like have a life with them. And there's a lot of happiness and joy that wants to come in the next 6 months, my beautiful Aquarius, where there's a lot of travel, a lot of spending on like the finer things in life and not being afraid to spend money and indulge. Shopping, restaurants, you know, things like that. I mean, if it's outside of your means, then obviously don't do that. But just know that you will be able to do it a little more often than you have been. If you never get the chance to, you'll get the chance to at least once, okay, in the next 6 months. But others of you, it's going to be quite often. It's going to be like on a regular basis. Again, everyone creates their own reality. So create yours, my loves, and claim the beautiful abundance that I'm sending your way. And Aquarius, like, I just see there being a lot of work success as well. Okay, if some of you are entrepreneurs, you're going to be able to start investing money as well. Okay, this is to me is Forex trading in the Forex market, as well as cryptocurrency. But you just want to be careful right now with crypto. Like, you want to make sure that you are part of an academy or learning from the right people. Okay, you guys, eventually I will be out here promoting, but right now I'm not. So anyway, yeah, but yeah. So I see money coming in. I see any entrepreneurs who want to get out there and, you know, come up and like expand themselves and stop working a job. I see you guys manifesting that goal and accomplishing it. So it's beautiful. I love it. I love it for you. And if you are working at a certain job or with a company, I see you guys thriving. I see you guys getting raises, promotions, becoming the King of Pentacles, becoming a manager, a supervisor, whatever it is, where you're a leader now. You're getting more pay and you get to travel more, not have to work as much. So if you want that, claim it. Leave an emoji in the comment section. Leave a comment. Let's say I'm an Aquarius, or you can just say Aquarius or an Aquarius emoji or thank you or whatever. And it's your way of giving back energetically, energy exchange, but also affirming it out into the universe and just like moving forward with that like positive intention that you've set where you're calling this in, right? Where you're claiming it. So let's look at your Green Witch oracles, please. Aquarius, focus. So you're being called to focus on the things that you want and not what you don't want. Okay, it's time to shift your focus from what's working in your life and what you want away from what hasn't been working and what you've lost. Okay, no more looking at the past, Aquarius. This full moon is the last time where you can really cry about it and wallow in it and release it, right? Full moon. And once you do, you're off to the races. My beautiful divine fam who's tuning in, because like nothing's gonna stop you. Nothing can stop you. The only thing that can stop you is like emotional stuff that hasn't been resolved. Okay, victory number 44. Yeah, there is victory that wants to come in here. Aries energy again. Maybe some of you have Aries in your chart, but like I said, this is you guys getting promotions at your job, getting more pay, building a business, becoming an entrepreneur. It's going to be different for all of you, but like if that's what you've been wanting, that's your goal, Aquarius, I see it happening. Number 27, number 9, duality, beautiful energy. Oh, I love it. This is you, like, I feel like in the last 6 months, you guys had to go through everything you went through because you were really learning about life's up and downs, the duality, the ebbs and the flows, and how to stay afloat through it all and not riding the waves, Aquarius, but like being more stable mentally. Not so much emotionally. It's for you guys, it's mental is what I can see here. And same with the number 9. And so the number 9 is also like really shifting your mindset from lack and scarcity and poverty and limitation to abundance mindset, to infinite possibilities and being deserving and being worthy and all that beautiful stuff. That's what I see here that you guys have been consciously working on for the last 6 months. And I hope that you continue to do that. And they want you to stay focused, okay? The universe and your spirit guides, they want you to stay focused on the prize because you will be victorious, right? So let's go ahead and look at your angel messages. What do your angels want you to know in regards to this full moon energy? Okay, Aquarius, cut the cords. Interesting. They want you to cut the cords from past relationships, things that didn't work out with people. It's time to remove yourself emotionally from the past, from past pain and trauma, and just move forward in your life. Others of you are being asked to cut any cords with people that aren't serving your highest good anymore, okay? So this could be like co-workers, colleagues, and friendships, because you guys are going to be progressing quite a bit, and some people might show their true colors, okay, in the next 6 months if they haven't already, because I'm also sensing, I'm hearing, and I'm feeling that they have shown you their true colors. And this could be a co-worker, a friend. But compassion, you're being asked to have lots of compassion with yourselves. Your angels want you to really forgive yourself, forgive others, and always show yourself compassion because it's going to help you call in what's coming in for you, which is this success. And sometimes if we don't show ourselves compassion and we're hard on ourselves and we beat ourselves up, what we're doing unconsciously is lowering our vibration. And when you lower your vibration, you block your blessings. So it's just very key, very, very key to be in your heart space as you move forward in the next 6 months and call in success. You know, it's like, you know. So let's look at messages from your spirit guides. I'm going to pull from the Moonology, please. What do your spirit guides want you to know in regards to the full moon? So remember, cord cutting is really important during this full moon, and also having compassion for yourself, for things that didn't work out in relationships, and having compassion for relationships from the past and those people that you once loved and stuff like that. And just kind of releasing them out of your energy field once and for all in like your mental space, okay? A new start is coming. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah. New love, new relationship. Or if you're married, it's like your relationship's going to go to the next level because you're doing all this forgiving, but also you're like so focused on your goals and your dreams. And I see it in, like your relationship really improving. Okay. Show the world the real you. You're being asked, Aquarius, to show the world the real you. Yeah. This is the full moon in Aquarius, your card. So it's all about like just being authentic, no longer hiding who you are, your quirkiness or your weirdness or anything that's different and not mainstream. Like just be you, shine bright, because moving forward, I'm getting that that's what's going to call in these opportunities, whether it's with the work, a new job, a new company, or your own business or social media or whatever you're doing, where if you can be yourself, people are going to actually like connect with you more, I'm hearing, or just like gravitate towards you, or I don't know. It's just going to be, you're just going to reap better results, better rewards. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians. So that's your reading. I feel like I should pull one more card. Well, I did the self-care messages in the weekly. So if you haven't checked that out, you can just click on the timestamp for the weekly guidance, where we always look at your self-care message for the week, but which is the full moon is this week, so that message will apply. And I guess I'll just do like a star family message for you. You're being asked to water your garden, Aquarius. So nourishment, body rest, tenderness, and body care. Okay. So this is all about this full moon, your star family. Okay. They want, okay. And this card came out, which is so you. Oh my God. So they're just saying they want you to like really nourish yourself during the full moon. Don't go out and like party. If you can avoid it, then great. If you not, then it's fine. But just make sure that you're like taking time to like run a bath, or like, you know, just do like body care, resting, like music, aromatherapy, you know, like all just like high vibrating things, like what you're putting into your body is going to be really important as well during the full moon, so that you can be very clear when you do your spiritual work during the full moon, right? Because if we're all dense and like heavy from stuff we've been eating, then it can be hard to really tap into our guidance and connect with our higher selves to do the shadow work. Okay, so you're not for everyone, Aquarius. So like stop trying to please everyone if that's what you've been doing, or get everyone's approval. Like you are unique, you are you, you're beautiful, you're amazing. Know that, own it, wear it, and it's gonna work out. Like face your true north. Yeah, I was picking, didn't I say that to you guys though myself? I was picking that energy up earlier when I said like just be you and know that it's gonna lead you to your true success. But yeah, this is like learning how to be a human. Okay, so this card, Earth, talks about like being in the world but not of it. And so a lot of you are aware that you're like from a different star system, or like a density, different like dimension or whatever, you know, and density dimension, and that you guys are just like learning how to fit into this world, but like you realizing that you don't have to necessarily fit in or be like anyone else, and that, you know, especially once you accept that this is a temporary experience, then you can realize that it's not that serious. And once you're sure of who you are and you know your worth, then you'll be okay. And I feel like I'm not saying that you don't know your worth. I'm just saying that if you are dealing with that, your star family wants you to know that, you know, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing, like to be different, okay? To be unique. And we are all unique. No one is the same. Even when people appear to be the same, everyone's an individual at the end of the day, and it's okay. So yeah, Beautiful energy. That's your reading. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know that you're an Aquarius and that you tuned in. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising. Happy full moon in Libra, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Pisces, let's go ahead and get into your full moon reading. Ooh, okay, so I was about to shuffle the deck and I saw this. So, yeah, this is your past. This is what's happening now. And this is what you're moving towards. This is what's coming in the next 6 months. Okay. That was quick and easy. So Pisces, I hope that you've enjoyed the money, career, and finance readings. If you guys haven't checked them out, be sure to click on the link that's in the playlist. I mean, the link that's in the description, you guys. It's been a long video, so bear with me. Okay. There's a link in the description with the playlist. And you can go ahead and click on your reading, or you can click on the channel and click on home and then just watch your reading there. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, but it's a powerful reading. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because there's pentacles all over the reading, okay? And so with the full moon in Libra, we're focusing on relationships, not just romantic, business partnerships, connections at work, but we're also focusing on your material gains. We're focusing on Venus in the 7th house, okay? The way you decorate your home, the luxury that you can afford. We're looking at it from a standpoint of the feminine, divine feminine energy expressing itself in the material plane, okay? So this is what I'm seeing. A lot of you Pisces, you experience a lot of financial just struggle, delay, challenges. This could have been in the last 6 months, but it could have been in the last year, okay? This is, even if you guys weren't doing terribly, this is you guys feeling like recently, last 6 months, you could have gone through like changes at work, a change in your living situation and your finances. For many of you, it was just a period of like, you only had enough to support yourself, not enough to splurge or save or invest, okay? And also with the 4 of Pentacles there, I can see that a lot of you were like, just like feeling very distrustful of those around you when it came to finances, or just like hoarding your money or holding on tight to it, or like spending little amounts, or like really just being overly aware of how much you were spending. And it was coming from a place of feeling a little bit fearful, like you had to make that money last. Okay, Pisces? That's for many of you. So if it's not your message in this part of this month, that's okay. Watch your sun, moon, and rising in the video. Timestamp is in the description, okay? But I'm getting for whoever I'm reading for, this group here, the Pisces, that all that struggle and delay is finally coming to an end. Okay, it's leaving, right? The wheel has been turning in your favor, and I'd say in the last month. Okay, last month to 2 months, maybe even in April, the wheel is turning in your favor. There's money coming in, rewards coming in. A lot of you could have started a new job, or you're getting promotions at work, or things are just getting better for you financially, where in the past they were really, really tough. Okay, Libra energy, beautiful. Yeah, balance and justice is coming in, which is so in line with the full moon. And it has to do with what? With your resources, your finances, the pay that, you know, the money that you make, your work situation. Now, there is the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, so things will be turning as we speak. So during the full moon in Libra period, okay, either this week or next week, I feel like there can be a change in the trajectory, or the tables will turn, or luck will change. Your luck is going to be on your side. You're going to be receiving some money or a promotion or something like that, okay? Aries energy for our beautiful Piscean. Yeah, this is like you embarking on this new, like you're coming into a place in your life, Pisces, where you're independent, you're a leader, you have your own, you can afford what you want, you can, you know, it's like you guys are good now. I feel like a lot of you are in a good place. And even if you haven't gotten to that good place yet, you're getting there. Okay, so know that. It starts with you knowing that, claiming it. Okay, so you can claim it by liking the video, leaving a comment down below, say I claim it, or thank you, or whatever. It's your way of putting out into the universe that you know that it is going to get better, and that you are claiming the messages that I'm being delivered, because after all, we are all co-creators together. And so that's what I'm here to do, is to support you guys in creating your, you know, manifesting your goals and dreams. So I'm not just saying things like, if you're someone who has such a negative mindset that you would say, oh my God, what is she talking about? Like, that's not me, that would never happen, or like, that's not my life. You are creating that negativity by thinking that way. So what warmly encourage you to do is to, when I say things like that, and even if they're not happening to you right now, to say, oh my God, I claim it. But it's not just like say it, like believe it, know it, feel it. And it's not because I'm saying it, it's because the universe is channeling it, or because you're just choosing to believe it, guys. Whatever. I don't know what you guys use tarot for. Everyone listens to tarot for different reasons, but I'm just feeling like I heard someone's like negativity. So I think that I just want to put that out there, because you guys, like, things are getting better. I want to just really reiterate that and like really make it clear in case you're not going through such a fun time right now. Know that the wheel is turning, right? It hasn't happened. It's about to happen. Okay. And it's been happening all of April. And I know that because I've done your readings. And yeah, Pisces, it's amazing. Like, this is leading you towards the home that you want, or more stability, more financial security. It's also leading you to emotional stability, because now you're not worried as much. You still have to be practical. You still have to work hard. Even though I don't like that idea about hard work, but let's just still use that, because I do feel like a lot of people are still in that reality, okay? But know that you can manifest abundance and wealth without having to grind it out, okay? But what you're moving towards is a new beginning, a new path surrounding a living situation. A lot of you are going to be moving in the next 6 months. Okay, so now let's look at the next 6 months. So we know that this full moon in Libra is really turning the wheel in your favor. Why? Because you deserve it. Why? Because you've shown that you are determined to do what it takes to get to where you want to be in life, and that you're not someone who's just going to give up, okay, Pisces? Because of that, you're being rewarded. That's the Wheel of Fortune. And in the next 6 months from this full moon in Libra, after the full moon in Libra, all the way to the full moon in Aries, which is in October, you guys are going to have this new beginning unfold, where money is going to come in. 6 of Pentacles. There's going to be rewards, raises, promotions at work. And this is also you being able to give back to those who've helped you along the way. So if anyone's been covering your bills or helping you along the way, or mom and dad helped you along the way, or someone helped you along the way, either sometime in the next 6 months or around the new moon in Aries, you're going to be able to be like, hey guys, like, here's a check, or, you know, here's a bank transfer, or thanks for all the, you know, you've done for me. Or if you borrowed money from someone, it's like, hey, here's your money back. Or if someone just has been there for you, it's you buying them a like $80, $120 bouquet of flowers. I don't know, just something like where you're giving back and showing your love and appreciation is going to be really big. It's actually not even, it doesn't even have to be material. It doesn't have to be financial, you guys. In the next 6 months, make it a point to constantly like give back, even if it's emotionally or just with like little small things, to those who've helped you along your journey, because it's going to call in more. Okay, it's like you're kind of balancing the scales, and then you're kind of like sowing these seeds of like good karma, okay? Just so that you don't leave any relationships with some sort of imbalance. Okay, but sun and number 13, you guys are moving towards your happiness. You're moving towards happiness in the home, okay? Healing from karmic relationships, healing from karmic patterns, toxic behaviors, thoughts, and beliefs. Anything that's no longer serving you is going to be addressed. So that's kind of what the full moon in Libra is here to carry out, like clear out of your life. And for a lot of you, it has to do with your own like self-esteem and your own self-worth, to be quite honest, because a lot of you base your worth on some sort of relationship you were in and what you were able to bring into the relationship, Pisces. A lot of you were in a relationship where you were made to feel, what I can see here in the past, that you were made to feel like your value was based on how much money you brought in, or your paycheck, or whatever, right? Maybe you were raised that way, or maybe it was your own belief, okay? Especially if you have Libra in your chart, I'm getting some of you had this like belief tied to that. But now you're no longer in that situation or with this person who's making you feel this way. And I see you guys really being more on your own. So let's say you are in a relationship and you've been married for a long time, then I would say that the wheel is turning for you in the marriage, and things are going to get better for you, and the money that's coming in is for you. And as a result of what you can bring into your relationship, you're both going to be thriving and happy, okay? And it's going to be an equal partnership in a financial way, okay? Pisces, so I just see things turning around for you financially, where it's going to benefit your relationships, your love life, and your family life, the 4th house. So we have 7th house, 4th house, and 1st house, okay? So I love it for you. You're going to feel really good. So moving forward, like in case you haven't been feeling so confident, Pisces, you're going to feel really confident in the next 6 months. Your self-esteem is going to grow and you're going to feel good. And it's not this like false sense of like confidence or ego based. It's just you like being able to like see tangible results for all your work. You know, it's like one of those things. So let's go ahead and do the Green Witch, my beautiful Pisces. I do want to say I love you guys so much. And I apologize if I allowed like a few or like 1 or 2 people's energy to kind of get me to like go in those little rants about whatever, you know, like whatever I said. So plus I'm tired, you guys, so I do want to start doing your guys' readings sooner so that I don't get you and I'm like, oh, you know, but I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that. And the love and that's why I waited to do your money, career, and finance reading, because I wanted to be well rested. And I actually had a lot of fun doing that reading. So if you haven't checked it out, I strongly encourage that you do, because it was really powerful, you guys. So victory is yours. Okay. You're moving towards victory with your work endeavors, business endeavors, career, finances, job, whatever it is. Okay. Money wants to come in for you in the next 6 months. Okay, 7, passion. I feel like a lot of you are going to be very passionate about what you're doing. Maybe in the past you weren't passionate about the work you were doing, or you just felt like you were lacking inspiration and passion. I see that coming in. I see if you are dating or you are in a relationship, there's also a lot of passion that's going to come in during this full moon. I'm hearing on the full moon, there's going to be a lot of passion, Pisces. And moving forward in the next 3 months, there's going to be a lot of like romance in your life if you are in a relationship. If you are single, I see you guys potentially meeting someone, but being more so focused on loving yourselves and building your finances. So in the past, like I feel like you guys are really focused on wanting tranquility in your life, peace and tranquility. And right, you came out on this card, Pisces, number 7, and you guys are in some sort of relationship or in a situation, either work or home related, where you just were stressed out and had no time for peace, or you felt like no matter what you tried doing, you just couldn't be at peace because there was so much stress. And so that's what's finally leaving, is stressful times. And you're actually going to be achieving that peace in your life that you once wanted so bad. Okay. That you felt like, why don't I have this tranquility? Like, why? And it's happening, right? It's coming in. So really keep an eye out in the next 6 months for this shift in your life, because this wants to come in. And if you want it to come in, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, say that you claim it. And again, it's going to come in either way, because I'm just so kind like that it's like free flowing energy, you guys. All you have to do is believe it, honestly, and be grateful. You can just, if you don't want to comment or whatever, you can just thank me from where you are and like be like, thank you, girl, or whatever, or like, thank you, God, like gratitude is everything. You don't have to, do all that extra stuff, but that extra stuff is your way of showing me and connecting with me so that I can receive the feedback and the information. And also just like, it's your way of like, just helping the channel as well. So it does mean a lot. It really means a lot. It does. You guys don't know. I get so happy when people comment. I'm like, oh my God, like I just like want to like reply and like, it's so great. It is. And I'm enjoying it. I definitely am, because I know that eventually I might not have, I might not be able to reply to every single person, like, so anyway, clear, cancel, and release. Clear, cancel, and release, Pisces. Yeah, it's time to clear, cancel, and release these negative thoughts surrounding your finances, limiting beliefs surrounding money, surrounding your worth, and also a past relationship for some of you that made you feel these things. I feel like these things it's how someone made you feel. And like, I feel like you also like need to like forgive them and compassion, and forgive yourself, right? Because it's like things happen, maybe your person was, I'm hearing if you were dealing with like a Virgo, oh my God, yeah, because that reading had a similar energy. So if you were dealing with like a Virgo person, or Mars, or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Mars, I feel like they might have made you feel that way, Pisces. Because they could have been overly critical of you and stuff. As far as like what you were bringing to the table, what you're bringing home, or just even, it could even be a parent, but I'm getting also a boss or co-workers or colleague, or like an upline or something like that. Just because the 7th house is not just romantic, but it's time to like free yourself, guys. Like, yeah, maybe there could have been some truth to certain things in the past, but like no one's identity or value is ever based on money and what they can bring. You know, it's like you're a loving child of the universe, of God and the cosmos, so therefore you have the keys to the kingdom. Like the only thing that really takes that away is the separation. It's the illusion. It's the fall from grace, right? It's forgetting who we truly are. And so if you have been feeling that way, know that you're going through your healing process, and this is a great full moon to release that. So let's go ahead and look at what message we have from your spirit guides, please. So yeah, a time for healing. Your spirit guides want you to like do healing this full moon, because everything I just spoke about, they're basically, to me, they just confirmed that I feel like they just told me that everything I said was accurate. So I'm so happy. But they're just saying they want you to know that there is a time for healing, and this is a great full moon to do it, okay? Because a lot of you have been affected, like I said, by some sort of relationship from the past that was making you feel less than or something like that financially, you know, because of what you were bringing to the table. I don't know. So show the world the real you. And maybe the person didn't do it on purpose, right? But this could have been your own feeling of not being good enough, you guys. But it's like you're finally freeing yourself from that. I see that that's already left you and you're in a whole new place, right? You're currently focusing on your money, your career, your business, whatever it is, your job, and there are new opportunities that want to come in. So it's like, it's almost like that's all in the past. But this full moon is what's clearing it out, okay? Clearing it out. Yes, yes. So that's that. And let's go ahead and do some star family cards for you. Okay, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Yeah, you guys, you know, we're not, you know, many of us are star seeds. Many of us come from different star systems and planets and things like that. So your star family wants you to call upon them and start learning more about star origins or star systems or family, star families through like alternative sources that are not mainstream. And also they want you to like reconnect through your dreams and through any type of meditation or ceremony that you might do, like a ritual with more than one person, or past life regression I'm hearing. But they want you to like really go within yourself to gain the answers that you seek. I'm hearing hermit mode, like they want you to kind of go into hermit mode a little bit during the full moon, so you can really identify certain things and see clearly on the path forward. Okay, so in case you're someone who's constantly if you've been lately getting a lot of external information thrown at you, like tarot or anything else, right? Like whatever you're looking at, maybe you're someone who likes to Google things a lot, or you're always asking questions. But this, which there's nothing wrong with that, because we need to do that. Okay, there's a card for that. There is. And I remember in February, I think almost every sign there was a lot of that energy of needing to, you know, research and go outside of ourselves and learn. But now for you, Pisces, during this full moon, your star family is saying it's time to go within, even if it's just for 2 or 3 days. It's like really listen to you and what like you feel is right, not what, you know, someone else said you should do. But like, I don't know. So that's just for the full moon, you guys. Like, it's just something to think about and look at. And yeah, they want you to know that you have certain answers that you're seeking, especially when it comes to a matter of love. It's not even so much your finances. I feel like they're talking about a love situation. It's like, are you maybe, yeah, that's what it is. It's not about your finances. It's about a relationship. And so they're saying like, where have you been like confused and like, this isn't a love reading, so check out your love messages, but there's something there that they want you to really look at and go within during this full moon when it comes to your love life. And I didn't get any love messages, so be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising, because there were some readings that had love messages, okay? But there's something about your love life, okay? So anyway, lost land, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, they want you to like remember that it's not your first rodeo. That's why sometimes it can feel really annoying, because you're like, it's like you feel like you've done this before, even if you've only been here for like, sometimes it feels like your whole life has been way longer than what it actually is, and according to what, you know, we've been programmed to believe, because it's not your first time. So sometimes like 5 years, a 5-year experience or relationship can feel like a 20-year one, because you've done it already, you know? And so they're just saying like, you know, you've been here before, you know that. They're reminding you. They're just reminding you, and they want you to know that it's all going to work out. And have compassion for yourself. Show the world the real you. Remember, it's a time for healing. And the new start is right around the corner. The new start is happening as soon as the full moon period ends. So, you know, and you're moving towards your victory and your success. So I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed the reading, Pisces, claim it by giving it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know that you were a Pisces, that the Pisces fam is in the building. And I'll see you guys very, very soon on the next reading. Happy full moon in Libra.